Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. It's homecoming weekend here at Deerfield, and we are live from Adams Field. We got a good one. It's the Deerfield Warriors versus the Evanston Wildcats. I'm Drew Weiner, joined alongside Brody Sheffrin. Brody, this game has major playoff implications for both teams.
Yeah, Deerfield's sitting at 4-2. The magic number for both these teams to make the playoffs is 5. So Deerfield needs one more win. Although the next two games after this one are going to be the hardest two of the season. You got a very strong Maine South team at home next week, and then you head to New Trier, who struggled this year, but they're always tough for the final game of the season. And then for Evanston, they're 2-4. They got to win out to make the playoffs, and this is the game that they got to have because their schedule lightens up a little bit from here. Evanston, Deerfield should be a good one out on Adams Field tonight.
True that. It should be a really fun game. Evanston coming to this game, they're 2-4. Last week it was a thrilling victory over New Trier. Some last-second heroics from the senior running back Demarion Timberlake. He took a 46-yard screenplay to the house with 43 seconds left remaining. On 3rd and 8, broke 6 tacklers. The play was actually voted as the IHSA #1 play of the week. So Timberlake's definitely a guy to watch for Evanston. And Deerfield last week, they fell to GBS, Glenbrook South, by a score 27-14. They went down 20-0 early, kind of just dug themselves too deep of a hole and couldn't quite mount a comeback. The defense played better in the second half, though, so there was some promised momentum. But, with Deerfield, the key is always to limit the turnovers.
Yeah, for sure. Decisions are going to be a huge thing, especially for quarterback Mac Jones, who's been very strong this season, showed a lot of potential for this year and next year. One problem with him, though, has been interceptions. If he can limit the interceptions, I really like Deerfield's chances in this one tonight.
I agree, Brody. It's a cold day here at Adams Field, so running the ball is going to be key. And I really think that benefits Deerfield. When you got a back like Quinn Szymanski, guy could hand it off to 20, 25 times. He'll get you near close to 200 yards. He's almost over 1,000 yards already this season. Szymanski is just an incredible back, a workhorse who always falls forward when he gets tackled.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes for kickoff, so national anthem and introductions incoming for the Warriors. Have a great homecoming weekend. We'll be back at halftime.
Please support the fine arts at Deerfield High School. Donate today. 100% of our funding benefits student and all of our arts programs. Please support the fine arts.
We're back here just moments away from kickoff, about to do the national anthem. You can feel the anticipation in this place, Brody.
Yeah, I mean, the student section is packed to the brim. I think, we got some students standing on the fence below the student section because they can't get in because this place has reached capacity. I mean, you got a full crowd for your homecoming game. Big game for Deerfield. I mean, you could clearly feel it in this stadium.
You know, when you're a player, these are the games you dream of. You know, the homecoming, got a chance to clinch a playoff berth, student section's packed. You know, this is what Friday Night Lights is. Nothing better.
Nothing better.
I believe we're about to get the national anthem underway. Hold the anthem. Looks like we're having a band performance. It's been all-day festivities going on at the Deerfield, Brody. You know, we had the pep rally earlier, the exciting pep rally to get ready for the big football game. There's been that anticipation, that eagerness all day. You feel it in your classes, and you feel it even more out here on the field. It's just excitement, and we cannot wait for this game to get underway. We've had this one circled on our calendar for a while now.
Yep, for sure. A lot of excitement inside the Warrior Gym this morning as we had a pep rally. Every fall sport was honored, and it was a really cool thing that we got to do this morning from 9 to 10 a.m. It's just everybody's super excited for this weekend, homecoming weekend, 3-day weekend. It's just the excitement keeps building, and it will continue to build until hopefully we leave here with a Warrior win tonight.
Yeah, and Warrior win means a much more fruitful mood at the homecoming dance tomorrow, which I think every Deerfield student would appreciate, and I know me and you would appreciate.
For sure.
But this place is packed. You know, just as you would imagine, the students packed it to the brim. It's a chilly one, so I credit the students for showing up, making some noise here early on. Hopefully it can continue. But here we go. The national anthem is about to be underway. Great job by the band on that rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Players are ready to run through the Deerfield Warriors, the sign to get ready. And you can really feel the anticipation. Here the referees called. And here come the Warriors. Fans making noise. They're cheering on their Warriors, cheering them on for a hopeful crowd for a big homecoming win. I mean, you can't really stress how big of a game this is for both teams. You know, Evanston, they're 2-4. They need to win out if they want to make the playoffs. So each game keeps getting bigger and bigger. In Deerfield, you know, talking with the players, the consensus from all of them was this is the game we need to win. You know, you can play top-ranked Maine South next week, and then you go at New Trier on the road. I know New Trier is not as good, but that's still a tough place to play at. And you know, they're all saying this is the game we got to get. We have to get the monkey, you know, off our back, get into the playoffs. We can play loose against Maine South, loose against New Trier, not with the pressure. And just it shows how important this game is for both sides. And, I mean, Evanston needs it just to keep their playoff hopes alive. And they were able to do that barely last week, but it was a big win and a big momentum builder for the Wildcats.
Yeah, this leads right into our keys to the game. For Evanston, number one, obviously, is to keep their momentum going. They got a big emotional win against New Trier last week on their homecoming. And this another key is for that you got to shut down the run game, especially in the cold weather. Deerfield's not going to be throwing the ball as much. They're going to be trying to get Quinn Szymanski going. Evanston's run defense has not been particularly good. They had a lot of 146 rush yards against New Trier, and with a back like Quinn Szymanski, he might go for 200 tonight. You never know. And the third key for Evanston is to get off to a hot start offensively. I mean, last week against New Trier, it was 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. They really struggled to get their offense going. If they can get their offense going here, Evanston plays very well when they're ahead of teams. And then for Deerfield, number one, as we were saying earlier, win the turnover battle. That's been both their losses this year for Deerfield they've been crushed in the turnover department, and especially in that Glenbrook South game last week, just killer. Another thing is they got to convert on fourth down because Coach Winecki loves to go for it on fourth down, loves to be aggressive, and if they can get fourth down conversions, I like their chances here. As here we go, getting ready for kickoff at Adams Field.
Fans on their feet. Evanston set to receive the opening kick. It's that little pooch kick that Deerfield likes to do. And it's whistled dead. I believe there was a flag thrown in. False start. That'll back them up a little bit. But I think an interesting, part of this game, which is going to be is, with the weather, of course, it's a cold one, and we saw some rain earlier. It should be no rain, shouldn't be any rain in the forecast, but it's gonna be tough conditions to throw in. So this game's gonna be very run heavy, and I think that really favors Deerfield. I mean, we saw last week with Evanston, Demarion Timberlake, their star running back, only averaged 3.28 yards per carry. So if Deerfield can really limit the run game, I think that is a big key for them to win this game, because with the tough conditions to throw the ball.
For sure. But if anybody's going to throw the ball in these conditions, it's Evanston quarterback Colin Livatino. He threw for 238 yards and 3 total touchdowns against New Trier, and he set the school record, Evanston's school record for passing yards, 406 yards against Glenbrook South. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough as they still suffered a loss. But here comes kickoff attempt number 2.
There's the kick by Gooskall. It's received at the 15-yard line. Good job there by the Deerfield special teams. Up near about the 30, and here comes Colin Livatino in the Evanston offense. As Brody said, Livatino can really sling it. He threw, as Brody said, 406 yards. That was a school record in a loss, but in last week, 3 total touchdowns. In Evanston, they got a lot of playmakers on the outside. Emmett Robinson, who had 5 catches for 146 yards against GBS 2 weeks ago. They had an 8-yard touchdown last week against New Trier, and I definitely think that's a guy to watch out for if you're Deerfield.
First, be ready for number 3 in white.
1st and 10 at the 29. Livatino to throw it. Incomplete. Looked like a miscommunication there, just not on the same page. Wanted to looked like a quick button hook. Couldn't connect there. That's a quick release there from Livatino. Got that ball out in a hurry. Just smooth and good.
I think that's going to be a big story of this game. Evanston trying to catch Deerfield's defense on their heels. They're going to probably run a hurry-up offense with a lot of tempo and try and get the ball out quickly. Just keep these corners. And Deerfield, if I'm Deerfield, I'm pressing up. I'm not playing a soft zone because these guys they're going to find the gaps and they're going to run all over you if you play a soft zone.
2nd and 10. Livatino to throw again. Throw over the middle is caught. Ooh, collided at the same time, but his knee was down. Let's see where they spot him. Looks like he's going to be just short. It'll be 3rd and short here for the Wildcats. The PA encouraging the fans to make some noise as they are. It'll be a 3rd and 2 here for the Wildcats. Got to imagine this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, Coach Buzz, Mike Berzawa, Evanston's coach, he loves to be aggressive here on 3rd and 4th down. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a run here and then possibly your classic 2-point play on 4th and short.
Yeah, I got to imagine this ball is going to go to Timberlake. It does. Timberlake up the middle. I think they stopped him. A great job by the Deerfield defense. Let's see where they spot this. This is going to be close. It looks like he's short. A great job by the Deerfield defense. Looked like Timberlake was going to get the 1st down, but the Deerfield tacklers rallied to the ball and made a great play.
Yeah, fantastic job slowing down the 6', 185 running back from Evanston. They're going to keep the offense out here for 4th down.
Yeah, timeout. Yeah, I think that's the right call there. There seemed to be some confusion with the substitutions, and they may even had 12 men on the field. I'm not quite sure. There was a lot of chaos going on. They were trying to hurry it up, catch Deerfield off guard, but kind of confused themselves in the process, and Coach Buzz elects to use a timeout.
Love the choice there because now you got, if you're going to go for it, you got time to call a play and you don't have to rush the play clock or anything. And if you're going to punt the ball, you can get your punt team out there comfortably with plenty of time and get a good punt away. Love the decision there from Coach Buzz.
Yeah, I mean, last week with to talk about punting, we saw Evanston. I mean, to take the lead, New Trier, they had a long snap to the punter, sail over the punter's head, and 2 points scored. And, you know, that at the time gave New Trier the lead, luckily enough. Evanston was able to force a fumble, and then the heroics of Demarion Timberlake. Anyway, Zach Freeman's back. He looks like he's expecting some sort of punt here. Yeah, it looks like they're going to do that. They motion Livatino. Looks like Timberlake's going to take this punt. Ooh. Oh, bad snap. It's on the ground. And he's tackled. Deerfield's going to have great field position.
What a play to start this game of the opening series. Deerfield forces the 3 and out, and on the punt, they botch the snap. Again, these snapping problems for Evanston seem to continue, seem to be looming large.
Right on cue, Brody. Correction, that was not Demarion Timberlake who took the snap. That was NHL Shelton. But nonetheless, another mistake on special teams from Evanston. That just cannot happen if you're Coach Buzz and the Wildcats. Here comes Mac Jones in the Deerfield offense. Handoff goes to Szymanski. Szymanski cutting upfield. Nice little run there.
You see it again. He always falls forward at the end of his runs. He gained about 5 yards north-south there, but that tackle brought him up another 1.5 yards. Already ahead of the chains here for the Warriors early.
I got to say, I'm really shocked Coach Buzz didn't go for it. You know, with the issues with the snapping, felt like a no-brainer. But elected to go for the punt, and that decision backfires. As Jones is going to keep it. Jones has some room. Mac Jones, he's tackled just short. Looks like inside the 1. Oh, the read option. Jones kept it himself. What a run.
Fooled everybody there. The defense had all 11 guys going after Quinn Szymanski.
We got a flag. Holding that is coming back. Oh, that's devastating.
Absolutely devastating. Just a fantastic play call from Coach Winecki. Fantastic execution. Just really unfortunate with the hold there.
Yeah, we haven't seen Jones run a lot. He's more of a pocket passer. But there he's able to use his legs, and it was a great run. He was called back.
Definitely a bright spot for this Deerfield offense moving forward because Jones has struggled to run the ball. And that run, he really showed a lot there. He showed a lot of speed.
It'll be 2nd down again for the Warriors. Jones is going to pitch it out to Szymanski. Ooh, nothing going. Evanston was all over that play. Good job by, looked like that was number 30, Ryan Abrams, the linebacker. Had a sack and an interception last game, so he's very versatile. He's a good player. Good play. One of the key players on this Evanston defense. 3rd and long here for the Warriors. They got to put points on the board with that big momentum change and with the turnover. Jones looking deep. End zone. Overthrew him. Oh, he had him. Oh, looking for Jack Moros. You got to imagine Coach Winecki's keeping the offense out there. You're kind of in no man's land right here.
Yeah, I mean, Goose Call looked pretty good in warm-ups. He was hitting a couple from 41, 42, but I think
this may be out of his range.
Yeah, this is a little too much, unfortunately. Yeah. So here comes the offense. Mac Jones, 4th and 7. Big pivotal play early for the Warriors.
Empty backfield. So Evanston showing some pressure. Szymanski's going to motion back into the backfield. Play clock under 10. 4th and 7. Snap to Jones. Pressure does come, and the ball is out. It's recovered by Evanston. They came in from the blind side of Mac Jones. The ball was stripped, and Evanston recovers.
Yeah, Mac never saw him coming. He just came in from behind, just punched that ball out right to Evanston. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered even if Deerfield recovered that fumble. They were nowhere close to the line to gain, but we'll see. Defense looks strong early. See if they can keep setting this tone, because that's really unfortunate. You start with the ball on the 30-yard line. You can't get points. That holding call is just really rough for the Warriors.
Yeah, just a really unfortunate sequence there for Deerfield. The defense gets the big stop. They get, the ball in prime field position, and they just cannot capitalize. So back on the field is Colin Livatino in the Evanston offense. Handoff's going to go to Timberlake. Oh, nice little cut there. It's a good run from Timberlake. He's got the first down and some more. Demarion Timberlake with a nice little run there. Pick up of about 12 or 13.
Evanston's sure happy to have him back. He suffered a toe injury earlier on this year, missed a couple of games, and now he's back and better than ever, as we saw against New Trier last week.
Coach Buzz describes him as a guy who's got the heart of a tiger. I mean, with the injury to come back and senior season, that's got to be demoralizing for a guy like that. And he comes back and he makes the big play against New Trier, the game-winning touchdown. And when he was talking about it, he was saying the importance that was to him. Little screenplay here. Oh, he's got some space. Nice little run after catch there. Looks like that was number 6. Karan Pryor, KP Pryor. He also plays DB. He was an all-conference defensive back. And also plays on the offensive side of the ball, too. And a nice little run there after the catch on the screenplay.
Evanston offense looked a lot more fluid, a lot more settled in on this drive. First drive really just looked super stagnant, but they're starting to move. They're starting to get some flow. Evanston's got 2 receivers wide left.
Yeah, no receivers to the right here. An interesting formation. The handoff's going to go to Timberlake, and that's bottled up. Good job by the Deerfield defense. They were all over that. That was number 20, Mason Venamore, their leading tackler on the stop. He is a really good middle linebacker. He's just all over the place. There's a reason he leads this team in tackles, and it's plays like those.
Yeah, he's a tackling machine. I feel like I'm hearing his name called every single time over the PA here at Adams Field. Every tackle, he's all over the place.
There's a pickup of 1 on the play, so it's 2nd and 9 at the Deerfield 41-yard line for the Wildcats. Motion here, play action, Livatino looking to throw. Nothing going, he's escaping, going to try to run for it. Oh, no, he's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. Ooh. He was looking for the senior receiver, Emmett Robinson. Yeah, I would call Robinson their best receiver on the outside. Very dynamic, shifty, quick player.
Yeah, he's a big play. He averaged nearly 30 yards per catch against Glenbrook South earlier on this year in a loss.
It was a good job by Livatino there, improvising. Looked like he was going to run, pulled it back, and just missed Robinson. That would have been a big-time connection.
Yeah. Play looked broken, but he managed to roll out to his left. Find a man who's open, just overshot him by a little bit, but that's a tough throw to make when you're on the run and you got 4 guys coming at you.
3rd and 9, big play for the Deerfield defense. Snap to Livatino. They're going to hand it off to Timberlake. Breaks off one tackler, but a group of Deerfield tacklers rallies to the ball. That's a great job by the Deerfield defense. I think I understand one may call it conservative. I got to imagine you run it there on 3rd and 9. You think you got 2 plays at this.
Yeah, for sure. You'll rarely see a run on 3rd and 9, but when you got field position like this, you're kind of in no man's land. We saw their kicker hitting something from 45 pregame, but this would be 50-plus yard field goal. So they're 100% going to go for it here. 4th down and 4. Another big play here as we approach 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, that's
Under 10 on the play clock.
That's one of those situations where you tell your offensive coordinator you got 2 plays to get 9 yards, and looks like Evanston's going to use another timeout. Man, that's 2 timeouts used in the first 8 minutes of this game, or
first 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes of this game, yeah. Man, that's not what you like to see from Coach Buzz. Or that's not what you like to see if you're a Wildcat fan, and if you're Coach Buzz, I gotta imagine he's pretty livid right now. It's both of these timeouts have been used on 4th down plays. Gotta imagine there's just some sort of miscommunication and the play's not getting in. There's something going on that's just not normal.
Yeah, normally you don't see 2 timeouts taken this early. Normally you'll see timeouts, taken in 2-minute drills. But now, this might loom large because Evanston might have a 2-minute drill at the end of this first half and try and get points, and they won't hold those timeouts at their disposal. So,
yeah, that could be an important moment. This could be an important moment to look back on. The usage of these 2 timeouts early on. It'll be interesting to see how this ends up.
Yeah, 2 receivers wide left, 1 receiver wide right.
This is a huge play in this game. 4th and 4 at the Deerfield 36. Snap to Livatino. He's going to dump it off quickly to Timberlake. He has the first down. Just barely. Just a quick little dump off to Timberlake, and he just barely got the first down.
Yeah, it's a great play call there by the Wildcats. There was really no way for Deerfield to stop that.
Feels like the game plan is to get the ball out of Livatino's hands as quick as possible, which is smart because we know Deerfield likes to blitz heavy. And if you get the ball out, you can find a quick little open receiver. You'll probably get one-on-one coverage, press coverage. You can, get those easy completions, get those chunk plays.
Yeah, Deerfield loves to bring 8. They've had an 8-man box for a lot of this season, and it's really puzzling, especially when you got a team like Evanston who loves to throw the ball deep.
Hand off to Timberlake there, nothing going. Good job by the Deerfield defense. So far, they're doing a good job bottling Timberlake. We highlighted earlier that last game only averaged 3.28 yards per carry. For a dynamic player like that, a guy this caliber, Trier did a great job kind of bottling him up. But if Deerfield can kind of cook up a similar recipe, it would be a big win for the Warriors in this game.
Yeah, I think the big thing about Evanston getting Timberlake going and not having something where he's only getting 3 yards a carry and he's getting hit at the line of scrimmage, I think a big thing for them is to get that pass game going, because when you got Deerfield settling back to defend the pass, you might not see those 8-man boxes anymore, and they'll open up the run game.
2nd and long here. This may be a free play. As down goes Livatino. The flag was thrown at the line of scrimmage. I think this may be an offsides. We'll see.
Yeah, waiting for a signal.
It looked like one of the Warriors jumped early.
Oh, it's a false start.
Wow. Maybe an illegal shift of some sorts, because a false start they would have blown it dead. But no, the flag is on the Wildcat. So it maybe just kind of looks like they timed up that snap count perfectly. That was impressive. He came in flying off the edge.
Yeah, that was it looked pretty offsides to me.
I believe that was Chase Ponticus on the play. That was a nice play from the linebacker.
Another big 3rd down here. 3rd down, and it looks to be about 12 or 13 for the Kits.
Correction, that was Nate Margulis, not on the sack. Got something going on. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, Nate Margulis, the junior, Week 5 against Glenbrook North, had a huge interception right as the Spartans were starting to work their way back into the game and really sealed it off for the Warriors. In that game against GBN Week 5, Deerfield went up 21-0, allowed a touchdown, onside kick, touchdown. It was 21-14. They looked dead. Margulis comes up with a huge interception, and Deerfield was able to seal a 28-14
handoff
win.
Goes to Timberlake, and he is tackled well short. That is a great play by the Deerfield defenders.
Yeah.
It looked like Timberlake had a hole, and they just closed it really quickly. That was a great job all converging on the ball carrier.
Yeah, rallying to the football. That's huge. That's been a huge thing for the Warriors this year. That's where they've been able to get a lot of their energy. I mean, just great job by Coach Wernicke getting his guys ready.
It really looks like Coach Buzz is trying to use Deerfield's tendencies of blitzing heavy against them. So that time they were trying to sneak a run past him, try to get to the second level of defenders, but they failed to do so. Evanston's going to go for it again, 4th and 12. If you're Deerfield, you got to get off the field here. Snap to Livatino. Rolling out. Pressure comes. He's running for his life. He's going to heave it up. Incomplete.
Big stop there for the Warrior defense. About 7 minutes into this game, each team has turned it over on downs, deep in opposing territory where they haven't really had a chance for a field goal. Couple of 4th and longs, couple of missed plays. So here we go. Mac Jones in the offense back out for their second drive, trying to prove something here.
It was a great job by Chase Ponticus, who generated the pressure on Livatino, made his life hard, and he had to run around for his life and just heave up a prayer that fell incomplete. A great job by the Warriors defense. A great job dialing by the coaches to dial up the pressure there at a crucial time. Jones is going to pull back. He's going to throw it off to Jack Berger. Berger with a nice little run after catch there. Getting a positive yardage. Looked like he was really bottled up for nothing. Was able to get some decent yardage out of that one.
Yeah, that was a hard-earned 5 yards there from Berger. He's got 4 touchdowns on the year. He's really a locker room guy. He gets the team energetic. He's a big talker in the weight room. He's a guy you want to have on your team.
Hand off to Szymanski. He's going to be tackled. Looks like just short of the first down. Some tempo here from the Deerfield offense. It's going to be 3rd and short. Got to imagine this ball goes back to Szymanski. Ooh, and Evanston just moved.
Yep,
He just jumped off.
That's going to move the chains.
Wow.
I'm surprised they didn't let Deerfield snap the ball there because could have had a free play.
Yeah, I think he may have been in the neutral zone. I think Jones maybe could have snapped it, but just couldn't get it off. It was in the neutral zone, and man, that's a crucial mistake there. And those 3rd and shorts, those are the penalties you can't afford.
Yep.
Right,
It's all discipline.
1st and 10 at the 43 for the Warriors. Empty backfield here for Jones. He's got time. Throw over the middle to Szymanski. Is caught. Szymanski bouncing into the outside. Quinn Szymanski with a nice low run into Wildcat territory. Coach Wernicke going onto the field, high-fiving Hunter Glasgow for his efforts on that block. He allowed Szymanski to get to the outside by applying a nice block there on the Evanston defender.
Yeah, those are things that don't show up on the stat sheet, but when you go back and watch film, those are some of the bigger plays.
Jones is going to throw it to Zach Freeman. Freeman getting to the outside. Zach Freeman, he's got a first down for the Warriors. Wow, that looked like a triple option of some sort. Good decision by Jones. Looked like he could have either handed it off to Szymanski, taken it himself, or throw it to Zach Freeman. It was Freeman's speed getting to the outside. It's just a great job, great play call.
Yeah, he was able to set the edge there. I mean, Deerfield's really been fooling Evanston with these option plays. Great run by Quinn Szymanski there.
Nice run there by Szymanski on first down. I think it's so important for Deerfield is staying ahead of the chains, getting solid yardage on 1st and 2nd down. I think that's a crucial point for this game, and it's been a crucial point for this team all season long. Jones looking to throw. End zone, it is. Oh, incomplete. Oh, he had him. Looked like it was broken up. The pass was intended for Jack Morris. Good ball there from Mac.
Great ball there, and he shows so many flashes all year long, and his one Achilles heel has been interceptions. And I think staying out of 3rd and long, obvious passing situations is going to bring that interception number down a lot because that's where you've seen a lot of them.
3rd and 2, a 2-back set here. They're going to hand it off to Szymanski. Szymanski has the first down. Nice little patient run there from Quinn Szymanski as he moves those chains.
Yeah, waited for the block, just cut inside. It was a textbook running there from number 24 in red.
So it was an interesting. We saw a 2-back set there with, look, that was the sophomore Evan Yablin, I think. Pretty sure. But we haven't seen a whole lot of that from Deerfield.
Now you'll see it occasionally at the goal line with Friedman, but really not a lot. Here's that fade again.
End zone. It is caught. Touchdown Warriors. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a catch that was!
Jack Morris
Jack-
continues to dazzle. He had a great catch against GBN and a fantastic one here as the Warriors take an early lead.
Jack Morrow's caught it off to receive the defender's back. Oh my goodness!
You had the whole sideline tapping their heads after that one. The student section is on fire right now. The fans are on fire. It is electric right now at Adams Field on Friday night.
As the kids like to say, he mossed him. That was an impressive play there from Jack Morris. He is fired up on the sidelines. Wow.
Wow is right, and you know what that means.
Every touchdown is brought to you by Banner Plumbing. As Goose Gall's extra point is up and good. And as we said, every touchdown is brought to you by Banner Plumbing. You need plumbing equipment, you go to Banner. Every touchdown brought to you by Banner. And there was a nice little score there from the Warriors as they lead 7-0.
Yep, hoping to hear some more Banner Plumbing later, because 7 points we both know is not going to win this game.
Yeah, the last home game Deerfield had, Conant, they put up 42 points. There was a whole lot of Banner Plumbing talk.
Yeah, they
And
got their money's worth with that advertisement.
They sure did, so we're hoping for some more of that today. But that was a really good drive from the Deerfield offense. Good response after the previous drive. They had good field position, couldn't convert. They marched right down the field, were able to run the ball well. Just dial up some nice play calls.
Yeah, we'll see what Livatino can do after taking over on his own 25-yard line. He was able to get Evanston all the way down inside the 30, but unfortunately they got stopped on 4th down, so we'll see how he responds.
And credit to Deerfield defense. And they've been up to the test so far. This isn't an easy team to stop, this Evanston offense. They can score, that's for sure. I mean, we've seen that in some of the games this year. But a good start for the Warriors overall. You got to be pleased with your coach Winecki.
Oh, for sure.
First 10 minutes of this game. So they always like to run that pooch kick. He's caught at about the 15. Trying to get to the outside. Cuts back. Oh, the ball's out! Ball's out! Who's got it? Deerfield seems to think they have it. Waiting on a signal. Oh, and Evanston got it.
Wow, that would have put a lot of momentum on Deerfield's side. In addition to that momentum that they already had. Wow, fumbled the ball. Would have set up Deerfield in about as good field position as you're going to get, especially after a kickoff, and just wow.
Ooh,
wow.
That could have been a big change in this game. It looked like Evan Tour was the one who coughed that one up. That's just some mistakes, we've seen from Evanston that you just cannot afford to have, and especially where they are in this season with their backs against the wall. We saw it last week. They started off really slowly. It was 0-0 game going into the second quarter, and it seems like again Evanston kind of starting off slowly. Let's see if they can respond here. It's a nice little run there from Timberlake on first down. Gonna be tackled. Looks like just short of the first down marker.
Yeah, Timberlake really shows a lot of the same characteristics that Szymanski does. He's a downhill runner. You always see him falling forward. He's a power back, but he's also a speed back. He's got a great balance to him.
As we saw against New Trier with his electric, and there's so many words to describe that last second touchdown to give Evanston the win where he broke 6 tackles. He's not an easy guy to take down. Just ask New Trier. A little counter action there as Timberlake's got the first down. Got some score updates coming up across the CSL South. Right now we have some CSL North scores displayed. Niles North is tied with Maine East, 0-0. Well, there's some definitely important games going on in the CSL South, and we will
Maine
keep
South
you
leads
updated.
Glenbrook South 7-0. That's a big one we're going to be watching tonight because Deerfield hosts Maine South next week. Maine South, they're ranked in the top 15 in Illinois. They've been by far the best team in the CSL South all year long, and we're gonna have them here at Adams Field next week, and I'd love to see Deerfield give them a run for their money.
Livatino with a quick throw here. It's gonna be close to the first down. Yeah, another quick throw there, just a quick little out, and it seems like that's what Evanston's game plan is gonna be: is getting the ball out of Colin Livatino's get the ball out of Colin Livatino's hands as quick as possible.
Yeah, because Evanston's really struggled to pick up this Deerfield blitz. There
Nice
you go again.
Play there. That looked KP Pryor, and he's tackled. Nice little yard gain there from the Wildcats. It's the second screenplay we've seen go to Pryor, the all-conference cornerback. He's got some speed. They like to get him the ball in space. Handoff goes to Timberlake, and he's breaking a couple tackles here.
Yeah, this Timberlake's the guy. You can't really bring him down with arm tackles. You got to wrap up. You got to wrap up around the ankles. I mean, he's too big and he's too strong, too good of a runner to get taken down by a simple arm tackle. You
got to imagine Coach Winecki showed his team that footage of Timberlake's incredible run after catch, the touchdown last week against New Trier, and he said, we got to work on tackle. We got to tackle this guy. Whatever, you've done all year, we're going to have to really lock in on tackling this week because this guy's not an easy guy to take down.
Oh, not at all. Pistol set here for the Wildcats. We have reached the end of the first quarter. Deerfield 7, Evanston nothing. Good start for the Warriors, especially on the defensive side of things. But Evanston moving to start the second. Should be a good end of this first half.
Feels like when Evanston's getting in a flow in the offense, getting rid of the ball quickly, these screen plays, the quick slants, the quick outs, they're really moving well.
Yeah, for sure. We will be back in a few seconds for the second quarter.
We're back for the second quarter of play. It's Deerfield 7, Evanston 0. Evanston starting to drive a little bit. This is where they were their last drive, where it stalled out. Be about 2nd and 9 at the 33 of the Warriors. Snap goes to Timberlake, and that is going nowhere. Good job by the Deerfield defense there to bottle up Timberlake.
And this is the play. This is his third and long, obvious passing situation here for the Wildcats. Timberlake's really, I don't know. They might run the ball like they did last time because it's really 4-down territory. So I take that back. The whole playbook is open here for the Wildcats because if you're Coach Buzz, you got 2 plays to get this first down.
I agree. Just like that last 3rd and 9 where we said, this is the situation where you tell your coordinator we got 2 plays to get 9 yards. What do you want to run? If you want to get, a little chunk play here, maybe 4 or 5 yards, make that 4th down a little easier because this is a situation where you would go for it. And the handoff will go to Timberlake, and he is going to be close to the first down. Looks like he's stopped short. Be about maybe about a 2-yard or 2 away from the first down marker. 4th down and 3. So, yeah, we saw a run play, just kind of conservative, but, I understand the play call from this Evanston coaching staff, but this is the second time we've seen in a 3rd and long situation that they've ran into Timberlake.
Yeah, 4th down and 3 here. I got to imagine the whole playbook is open, especially with Timberlake's ability to get through tackles. We'll see what they do here as Livatino's in the gun with Timberlake to his left.
4th and 3, big play here. Snap to Livatino, looking to throw. Pressure comes. He pump fakes. He's looking, throws over the middle. It is caught. First down, Evanston. Nice job there from Colin Livatino. Patient, found an open receiver. Emmett Robinson on the catch. That's a big throw from Colin Livatino. That's got to be a big sigh of relief if you're Coach Buzz there. Your team struggled on 4th down, 1 for 3 early on in this game. And, to get that conversion, that's their second conversion. So they're 2 for 4. That's got to feel good, keep this drive going. But if you're Deerfield, that's frustrating. You had a chance to get off the field there.
Yep, and these are the drives that say a lot about a defense. Can they bend and not break?
Oh, nice little run there from Demarion Timberlake up across to the 10-yard line. It's a first down for just short, 9. So 2nd and short here. I feel like it's a situation where you go into the end zone.
Yeah, I like the idea. I like the idea to take. It's not really taking a shot, but it kind of is taking a shot. You're on the 9-yard line, so Yeah, if I'm Coach Buzz, I'm dialing up a play to the end zone here.
Yeah, a fade route of some sort, kind of like we saw Deerfield run on that side of this side of the field last quarter. Now, if they're going to hand it off to Timberlake, he's got the first down. So just being cautious, just hand it off to Timberlake. Let my star running back get the first down. I understand that.
Yeah, not really much you can do if you're the Warrior defense. So you got a great back who's only needs to get 1 yard, and you got to defend the shot to the end zone. So really not much you can do there. But
First and goal at the 5. Let's see if Deerfield can get a big goal line stand here.
yeah, that would send this place into a frenzy, man.
Oh, it sure would. It was loud after that Jack Morris touchdown. I mean, he just snatched that ball away. Handoff goes to Timberlake, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. To Marion Timberlake with the 5-yard touchdown run, and Evanston's an extra point away from tying this game.
Yeah, great drive there. Late first, early second quarter from Livatino. Just showed a lot of poise with the football in his hands. And obviously Timberlake, can't say enough about him. He is truly a tiger out there, the way he runs the ball.
He sure is. The extra point here from Evanston. Kick is up. It's a low one. It's good. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. I looked down. I thought he made that. Wow.
This is gonna loom. This could loom very large late in the game, especially if they got to go for 2 in a late game situation. I mean, it adds more pressure to what already has a lot of pressure in this Deerfield crowd here on homecoming night. So, big missed extra point. Big timestamp that at 9:23, where Evanston scored the touchdown and missed the extra point.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I looked at me. It looked like that was right down the middle.
Yeah, it looked like it was a low line drive through the uprights, but apparently wide left.
It was interesting. We saw the Evanston kicker. He didn't take too many steps. You don't normally see that. You see a guy give himself some room. And, Evanston, they had a crucial missed extra point against GBS where they ended up losing by 9 points. And so it could have been a one-possession game, and instead they were down 9, and just that's a crucial moment. And these are just crucial mistakes that you cannot afford on the road. These are 2 big special teams mistakes the Wildcats have made early in this game.
Yeah, we got almost 2,100 people here at Adams Field for this homecoming game. I mean,
wow.
What a turnout.
Zach Freeman on the return. Diving upfield near the 35-yard line. Good return there from Freeman. Special teams has been a big issue for this Wildcats team. It's been an issue this season, and it continues to be an issue today at Deerfield. And when you're on the road, it's a team's homecoming game. They're fired up. You just cannot afford these mistakes.
Not at all.
Jones is smothered, and he is taken down back
they've
near
been
the 30.
fooling him with the option all night. Evanston read that one like a children's book.
They sure did. That was Destiny Aquebelon. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. It was a good play there by the Evanston defense. Just did not fall for it that time.
Yeah, I mean, look at the size of this Evanston defensive line. They got 2 guys over 300 pounds. Everybody's at least 275. It's just
Jones taking a shot to Moros. It is caught. Did he get a foot in? They say he did not. Oh, yeah, I think that's the right call. Looked like he may have been out of bounds. I thought he may have went out of bounds and came back in altogether.
Yeah, I thought they were going to throw the flag for illegal touching. It looked like he was out of bounds at the 45, came back in at the 40. But, yeah, we saw it right here. We were pretty close. That looked pretty out of bounds to us.
Yes. I know we were hoping they would call it inbounds, call it a catch, but it's the right call.
For sure.
3rd and 14 here. It's a big play for the Deerfield offense. Jones looking to throw over the middle. It's caught. Zach Freeman well short of the first down marker. Let's see what Deerfield does here. They like to be aggressive, but they're sending out goose call. They're going to punt this away. Makes sense here in this situation. You don't want to give Evanston the great field position. If you were a little closer, I think Coach Winecki would be more eager to go for it. But in this situation, you punt it away and hope your defense can get a stop. You're saying, okay, Evanston didn't have anybody back, and they're sending someone back. Ooh, and that was almost blocked. That's going to take a favorable Deerfield bounds. Looks like right about the 31, 32-yard line. And back out comes Colin Livatino in the Evanston offense.
Not bad. About a 40-yard punt there from Goose Call. Not bad at all, given Deerfield's punting struggles this season, because they've been in multiple different formations. They've had Chemansky punt sometimes. It's just,
yeah,
it'd be nice to find some stability in the punting game.
I could not agree more. There's been a lot of different varieties of guys punting. We've seen, even times we've seen Jones kick it. Here and there we've seen you've seen that in the used to see that in the NFL, the little pooch kick. Tom Brady would do it. Ben Roethlisberger. Guys who made it famous as the handoff goes to Timberlake. Ooh, good run there. Man, that speed burst is just, it's that quick acceleration. Just flies right down the field. When he's downfield, it's got him coming downfield.
He's a tough guy to slow down.
Yeah. If you're Demarion Timberlake, this has got to, being back out in this field, this has got to feel great. He had that toe injury earlier in the year. It's senior season, missed a couple games. It's got to be devastating, and to come back and play like he's been doing, you got to feel happy for a guy like that.
Oh, for sure. Maine South has scored another touchdown against Glenbrook South. They lead now 14-0.
Play action. Livatino with time. Looking. Pressure comes. He steps up. He's going to run it. Oh, spins out of a tackler. He's tackled. That is right at the first down marker. Let's see where they spot it. Nathan Margulis on the stop.
They're going to roll him short. So third down and inches here.
Nope, first down.
Oh, they called it a first down.
They called it a first down, yeah. Ref was signaling it to the chainsman, and the chainsman did not realize it, and they are now moving the chains down the field. It is 1st and 10 Evanston at their own 42-yard line.
Man, the real surprise of the CSL this year did not reside in the South, resided in the North. Maine West 7-0, beat Vernon Hills 48-7 tonight. Just really impressive from our fellow Warriors.
Sure is. Maine West. This is going to be back-to-back playoff appearances. In Deerfield, they were kind of running the CSL North. They were winning conference title after conference title. They were winning, I feel like, in the playoffs every year. But it feels like Maine West is taking that next step forward with Deerfield moving in the CSL South this year.
For sure. You got new kings of the North, Maine West Warriors.
We've seen a lot of runs with Timberlake outside the tackles. Haven't seen a lot of runs inside the tackles. Seems like they like to get him the ball on the outside, get him in space.
Yeah, they've ran that stretch play quite a few times.
Play action here. Livatino rolling out. He's going to throw, and that's dropped. Dropped by Emmett Robinson. That's a rare drop there. That was a really good ball from Livatino.
Yeah, did a nice job rolling out, not making the throw very long. Put the ball right on the money, and he just couldn't haul it in.
He can really sling it, Livatino. Impressive. Just kind of just a smooth arm action. Just gets it out quickly. Quick release. Looked like Robinson there just kind of took his eye off the ball. You got to catch before you run is what they say. And he ran before he caught.
Yep. Tried to do a little bit too much.
3rd and 8 here. Big play here for the Deerfield defense. See if they can get off the field here and get a big stop. Snap to Livatino. Pressure comes. He's rolling out. He's going to heave it up. And it is caught. It is caught. Wow. Oh, my. Yeah, that looked
what
like
a play from Isaac Israelite. Wow.
Isaac Israelite got the feet in. That is a first down for the Wildcats. Wonder if there's any relation to Moses.
Yeah, I don't know. Isaac Israelite sounds like it's from the Bible to me, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, you never know who your ancestors are.
Yep.
It was a good catch and another good throw there from Livatino on the run.
For sure.
Deerfield seemed upset about something. I don't know if they wanted a push off of some sorts. It looked like Israel got his feet in, so I'm not quite sure what the anticipation was. I mean, it looked pretty obvious to me.
Yeah,
Livatino looking to throw. He's going to throw deep to Robinson. It's incomplete. That is great coverage here from Aaron Peltz, going stride to stride with the speedy receiver.
Yeah, they tried to. Robinson tried to redeem himself there, but Peltz he locked him down. And you saw Deerfield bring the pressure again, one-on-one coverage against their top receiver. Put the faith in your corners. Put the faith in your secondary to make plays, and that's what they've been doing so far.
Yeah, really good coverage there. They had Robinson one-on-one, and I think if you're Evanston, you like your chances there. But Peltz just went stride to stride with him and forced an incompletion. 2nd and 10, they're going to hand it off to Timberlake, and nothing going. Great job by the Deerfield defense.
All right, this 3rd and 11, as we approach 5 minutes to play in this first half, is a huge play. Deerfield losing a little bit of momentum after that Evanston touchdown on the punt. This is going to be a big play to see where this game is going to go in as we head into the locker room.
Nathan Margulis with the stop again. He's been everywhere. Vandermoor leads the team in tackles. You got to imagine Nathan Margulis is right behind him. Very close second. Both those guys are two very talented linebackers and are all over the place on this defense. 3rd and 11 here. Deerfield bringing pressure. Can they get to him? Livatino stepping up, heaving it downfield. It is caught. Touchdown, Evanston. Wow.
Man, it really looked like Erdman had coverage there. Erdman's been one of their top corners all year, and the ball went up, and he just unfortunately couldn't make the play on it. It looks like they're not going to go for 2. Looks like they're going to try out their extra point team here to try and open up a 6-point lead with 4.5 to go in the second quarter.
Karan KP Pryor with the touchdown catch. He's
wow.
the all-conference defensive back, but he can play receiver, that's for sure. That's a tough blow. 3rd and long. High snap. Only missed it again.
No good. Wide left again.
I'm not quite sure why Evanston is going for 2. They clearly have a kicking problem.
Yeah, I'm seeing flashes of Brett Maher in the wild card game.
Man. Yeah, that one really wasn't close. It was a low kick, just not even remotely close. Shanked it badly.
Yeah, this is really became a story here.
Mm-hmm. 2 points left on the board. That could be crucial. Deerfield could put in the end zone here. You go for 2. You're up 3 if you convert.
Yeah, I think if Deerfield scores, Coach Winecki, you're undoubtedly holding up the 2 fingers after you get a touchdown.
Well, they got to get there first, and hopefully Mac Jones and the offense can march right down the field and take this lead back.
Yeah, we've really only seen one good drive from this offense. Hopefully we can get another one here.
Feels like it all starts with a running game and running it with Szymanski. When they establish that run game, it really opens up the pass game.
For sure.
Here's the kickoff, a short one. Fielded it by Zach Freeman at the 25. Freeman trying to get to the outside. Zach Freeman with some space. Zach Freeman up across the 40-yard line. Pushed out of bounds. Freeman using that speed disadvantage. Getting to the outside, and Deerfield starting out with good field position.
Yep, you love to see it there, especially when your offense has been a little stagnant. Get a little bit of energy back into this place. Hopefully the crowd can get into it as Deerfield tries to march down with 4:22 to go in this second quarter.
Yeah, with last week against Glenbrook South, we didn't see a lot of kick returns because Glenbrook South is personal foul, late hit on Evanston, so add 15. But back to what I was saying about Glenbrook South, their kicker would boom it out of the back of the end zone. And I got to imagine Zach Freeman was eager for this week, and he gets the chance to return kicks, and he has taken full advantage of it. But
this Deerfield starting in opponent territory. This is a crucial drive. So get some points in the half. You get the ball coming out. This would really shift the momentum of this game.
This is a big opportunity for the Warriors to get points on the board. They're going to stretch to Szymanski. Szymanski cutting up field. Good job for Szymanski to turn that into at least something positive. Looked like that was going to be bottled up for a loss. Yeah, that wasn't on our side, and it kind of looked like you saw Freeman get pushed down late, and they called a foul, personal foul, and you tack on 15. That's big.
For sure. There's a big difference between starting at your own 40 and the opponent's 45.
It's these little plays and it's momentum, and when a team let up 12 unanswered, it gives them a little bit of life. Snap to Jones, looking to throw. He's got time. Throw over the middle. It's dropped. Oh my, Hunter Glasgow. He had him.
Yeah,
he had an easy completion, had the first down and then some.
Had so much room around him. It looked like he was on his own island out there inside the 30 and just couldn't haul it in. Really unfortunate for the Warriors.
Yeah, just found the weak spot in the zone. And good throw there from Jones, and Glasgow just could not hold it in. Man, that's frustrating for the Warriors. 3rd and long here. They're going to hand. Oh, a little trickery here to Zach Freeman. Freeman with it cutting up field, and a nice tackle there. Oh, that was a big tackle.
All right, 4th down, and looks like about 2.5 yards.
Yeah,
So
you got to imagine they're going to go for this. That was Michael Pryor on the stop. We talked about him earlier. He had a great game against New Trier last week with Michael Pryor. He had the game-sealing interception. That was a really nice tackle there, and the speedy Zach Freeman.
very nice tackle. Here we go. 2-back
4th and
set.
2. They're going to hand it off to Szymanski. Szymanski trying to get to the outside, reaching forward, and I don't think he got it. I don't know about that play call. Let's see where they mark him. Let's spot him. I think he's short. Stop short.
Man, a good field position again for the Warriors, unable to capitalize. I mean, they got to get this offense going if they want a chance to win this game. One good drive is not going to get you to the promised land, unfortunately.
It's really frustrating for the Warriors. I'm not quite sure I agree with that play call. You're running it to the outside like that. But honestly, that it shouldn't have come to that. The drop pass by Glasgow, he makes that play. They got the ball inside the 30-yard line, and we could be looking at 6 put on the board.
Yeah, especially with the tempo that Deerfield likes to run with. I mean, yeah, that's just those are the things that
Killer.
stunt the drive.
Killer. Here comes the Evanston offense back out there. Timberlake driving forward. Whew.
Just churning yards, pushing the tackles. I mean, he made a 2-yard gain into 6 just like it was nothing.
That's what those leg workouts do to you. You're able to drive the pile forward.
Yep, I can confirm to you that Timberlake does not skip leg day.
That's for sure. The Deerfield defense needs a stop here. They can get the ball back to their offense. I'm not quite sure if they would even have enough time unless they force a turnover of some sorts, but they need to keep Evanston off the board. Snap to Livatino. Livatino looking. Throws it to the far side. It's caught. Good throw there to the far side of the
really
field.
Start to sense the momentum heading towards Evanston. If Deerfield can get on a half down, just 5, I mean that would be awesome for Deerfield if they can get in down just 5. Because if Evanston puts it up another 7 here and it's 19-7, I mean you just demoralizing.
Yes. Well, we can't count the extra point he gave me.
Oh. Yep.
That last catch was made by Emmett Robinson. 1st and 10 in Deerfield territory for Evanston. Livatino with time looking. Pressure finally comes. Running for his life. Oh, and he throws it backwards. That's a fumble. That should be Deerfield football. Let's see what they call here. That may have been a backwards pass. If anything, that's intentional grounding if they want to call that. Let's see what they call.
Yeah, there was definitely not a receiver in the area, and the ball did not make it to the line of scrimmage.
Wait, where is the intentional grounding penalty?
Yeah, there should be a flag here for intentional grounding.
I think
they're just letting him play.
He was in the pocket. I mean, I'm not quite sure. Is there no
call.
intentional grounding in high school?
No, there is. I've seen it called before.
It's got to be. I'm not quite sure. There was no receiver in a mile radius. Timberlake cutting back field. He's got some space. What a run from Demarion Timberlake. He's got the 1st down. Yeah, I'm not sure. These refs just missed the most blatant intentional grounding I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't know if they were paying as much attention to the intentional grounding. I think they were more worried about whether there was a fumble or an incomplete pass, and they left the intentional grounding penalty in the dust.
Checked off all 3 boxes in the tackle box. Didn't make it past the line of scrimmage, and there was no receiver. You look up in the definition what intentional grounding is. That should probably show up.
You would think so.
1st and 10. Deerfield bringing some pressure.
Margulis!
And they take down Livatino. Nathan Margulis, he's all over the place. He wants this homecoming win, and he's playing like it.
He is. I mean, I think that's it. I think he's got 2.5 sacks tonight. As there's going to be Evanston's final timeout, and this is what we were saying earlier in the game. Evanston using those 2 timeouts in the first 5 minutes has really, really gotten to them. As now they're out of timeouts with 1:05 to go in the first half.
And with their kicking concerns, this feels like a situation where you need a touchdown. Because if I'm Coach Buzz, I don't feel any confidence in my kicking game right now.
No, I mean Deerfield. Deerfield's getting a real break here because if Evanston still had all these timeouts, they'd be able to move down the field, utilize the middle of the field, stop the clock. But I mean now they got no timeouts. Deerfield's in they're in a power position here. Just got to keep the guys in bounds, run that clock down.
It's been a frustrating half for Deerfield, but if you can get out of this down 5 points, starting with the ball, it's got to feel like a win.
Oh, for sure, without a doubt. You really haven't seen much from your offense apart from that one drive, and your defense is starting to run out of gas here with 1:05 to go. You just want to get into the locker room.
Be 2nd and 15 at the 40-yard line. The Deerfield defense has just allowed a lot of 3rd and longs and 2nd and longs, and they need to get off the field when they can, and that's kind of been the killer. Tino looking, screenplay, breaking a tackle, and right on cue, and they allow a 2nd and long conversion. Livatino found Timberlake, and like we saw against New Trier, broke a tackle and was able to take it for
and that stops the clock
first
too
down.
with the first down.
Just killer.
Man, Deerfield's really shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, we said you can't use arm tackles. You really got to take them down. Livatino looking, end zone, incomplete. I think we're going to get a hold there on Evanston, the right tackle. Yep, holding on the offense. That's going to be on the right tackle.
That is a huge call.
That'll back him up 10 yards. Assuming they accept this penalty, which I believe they did. Yep, they're backing up Evanston. It'll be 1st and 20 here. We got 41 seconds left to play. It was a dangerous pass there from Livatino. Erdman almost went over there to intercept it. 1st and 20 here at the 35. We're going to hand it off to Timberlake. I'm not quite sure I understand that decision. Margulis can't take him down. Nobody can take him down. They finally do.
Yeah, with no timeouts, running the ball.
That makes zero sense to me. The clock is running.
I'm not sure what Evanston's playing for.
I don't know. I mean, it feels like you have to spike it here, but then it would be 3rd down, 3rd and long. This is puzzling clock management to say the least from the Evanston Wildcats. This clock is running down. Livatino looking. Nothing open. Pressure comes. He's going to heave it up into the end zone, and that's incomplete. 5 seconds left. Yeah, that run play just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. You just lost yourself a solid 10, 15 seconds there. Looks like we'll just have one more play to heave it up in the end zone. And
yeah, because I think there's no way they bring out the field goal team for 45-yard kick. I mean, no chance, right?
Yeah, these extra points they weren't even really close to going in, and really didn't have much distance on it either.
Yeah, the extra points and the timeouts. I mean, if they had 3 timeouts, there's definitely more than 5 seconds on the clock right now, if not 20 or 30.
If you're Deerfield and you can end this half and it could be 12-7, you can keep it at a 5-point game, it just feels like that is such a massive win because it feels like the lead should be so much more for Evanston. Latino looking, and he is taken down. The Deerfield defense gets to him.
Momentum for the Warriors entering the locker room. The score at halftime, Evanston 12, Deerfield 7. We will be back for the second half in about 10 to 15 minutes on this homecoming weekend here at Deerfield High School.
We're back for the second half of football. Brody, that was an interesting first 24 minutes of football. Deerfield went up early 7-0. Evanston responded with 12 unanswered points. They missed 2 extra points, which was could loom large in this game. Some mistakes from both teams have have really killed some momentum. The botched snap on the punt from Evanston. The turnover on downs, 2 turnovers on downs deep in Evanston territory. They just have not been able to take advantage of some mistakes from the Wildcats. In Deerfield's offense, they just need to get it going in the second half.
Reassessing these keys to the game. Deerfield, number 1 key to the game. I mean, I think it's going to be their key to the game for every game. Win the turnover battle because, I mean, the games that Deerfield's lost, they've been destroyed in the turnover department, and they're winning the turnover battle today. They haven't turned the ball over yet, but there's no flow with the offense. It's just, I mean, you'll get an occasional good run from Szymanski, but really there just really hasn't been any flow, and that's why Deerfield finds himself in a hole here. Not the turnovers, which is a little surprising.
Yeah, it really is. We really expected, the turnovers to play a factor. I mean, it still can in the second half, but that's what's killed Deerfield all year long. In their losses, they've been destroyed in the turnover battle. But another, big thing in that first half was time of possession. It felt like every time you'd look over, Evanston's offense was on the field. And if Deerfield can just, get some more, time on the field on offense, I mean, run the ball to Szymanski, it feels like we haven't seen much of that.
No, I mean, I wish there was a stat for time of possession that we could go look at, but I'm guessing Evanston held the ball for 17, 18 of the 24 minutes. And that's a big chunk of time.
And, if Deerfield could come out there, they start with the ball, you put it in the end zone, that's huge. I mean, it feels like if you're Evanston, you feel like you should be up more. And if you're Deerfield, you feel like, you could possibly be winning this game. You convert on, the great field position from the kick return from Freeman to the botched snap. It's Deerfield feels like they could be winning this game right now. And Evanston should feel like they could be up, 10 to 15 points.
Just a lot of mistakes from Deerfield on the offensive end, and it hasn't been turnovers. It's just been like that drop by Glasgow inside the 30. Deerfield's offense, they were getting into a bit of a rhythm. Started with the ball at the 45, got a nice first down play, and you come out on second down with a chance at a big chunk play, and it's really unfortunate he couldn't haul that pass in because, I think with the way the Deerfield offense runs, they would have had Evanston on their heels, and I think they would have gotten in the end zone.
Another key play in this game, as we saw in the first drive of the game from Deerfield, they had the ball deep in Evanston territory after the turnover, and they ran that option play with Jones, and Jones took it all the way inside the 5-yard line, and they brought it back because of a holding penalty. So kind of just mistakes like those. It hasn't been the turnovers, but it's been more mistakes. It's been mistakes from both teams. It's been a mistake-riddled half of football, and it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in the second half.
Yeah, we'll see if they tighten up. Here we go, Warriors coming back onto the field. Deerfield, Evanston will be back for the second half in a couple of minutes.
We're back for the second half of football. Evanston 12, Deerfield 7. Deerfield starting out with the ball. But it should be a fun second half, Brody. I'm excited to see what happens. And it was an interesting half of football. It was a fun half of football. We saw just a lot of different kind of crazy plays and stuff. But at the end of it, it's Evanston 12, Deerfield 7. Brody,
Yes.
what are some of your keys in the second half for Deerfield to come on if they want to win this game?
Take advantage of mistakes. I mean, Evanston's made a lot of mistakes, whether it's special teams, coaching. I mean, they've really have not been good in the technical portion of the game tonight, and Deerfield hasn't been able to capitalize. I think if Deerfield can capitalize in the second half, they'll be able to open this thing a little. They'll be able to open this thing up a little, especially with the potential of this offense.
Yeah, for sure. I think the key in high school football really is limiting your mistakes, and also is taking advantage of mistakes. And both teams have made some crucial mistakes, but none has really taken advantage of it. I'd say Evanston's maybe taken advantage more of it, and that's why they're winning this game. But even so, it feels like Evanston could be winning this game by a lot more, and it also at the same time it feels like Deerfield could be winning this game right now.
Yeah, it's just been a very unique game, not something you really see often. You got a weird score at 12-7 because the extra points. There's been a whole nother story. Is you got their kicker out practicing now, but I mean you've got 2 extra points. If you score, you're Evanston, I'm not bringing my kicker out there. I'm giving myself a chance to get 3 yards at 2 points.
I agree. If I'm Coach Buzz, I get it. You got to have your kicker practice. I would tell him there's no point in you practicing, son. We're going for 2. I just think that just makes the most sense. And you make it you go for 2. You make it a 13-point game, or you make it more of a. You could try to make it a 2-touchdown game rather than it being 2 touchdowns and Deerfield have the lead. Even it could be a 14-7 game, which is a much more comfortable lead than 12-7.
Yeah, kickers looked very good in warm-ups for the second half, though.
Yeah, they're working on extra points. We've seen Guzcall kind of range out a little bit. But Evanston's kicker, they just been kicking extra points. Just that one.
He's looked very, very strong.
Yeah. Is it the same kicker?
Believe so.
It's hard to see if we get a number. But we'll keep you posted. But yeah, one thing we noticed is there weren't a lot of stops, from the kicker. He's just got kind of a short, quick motion. He's not really winding up. He's drilling a couple here. But that'll be really interesting to see how kind of Coach Buzz manages the kicking struggles his team has had.
Yeah, I mean, even though he's looked very good in warm-ups here, I mean, with the pressure, I think it's something with the pressure. I think it's a little mental for this kicker right now.
Yeah. You can tell the student section's cleared out a little bit, but that's because it's a homecoming tradition here at Deerfield that the seniors, they all run to the Deerfield Square at halftime.
All right, here we go. Second half set to kick off here. Freeman and Glasgow in that dual deep set that we always see. We'll always see them both standing together.
Yeah,
they like to run the reverse play a lot.
They're 2 most dynamic receivers, and they like them on the kickoff unit. We're sorry for the quick break at a pizza delivery. We're just about set to start this second half.
And we are back for your Ben. Evanston will be kicking off to the Warriors. Freeman back deep with Glasgow. Score still 12-7. Let's make some noise, Warrior fans. We got a second half to play.
This is going to be a big opening drive for Mac Jones in the offense. They can march down the field and score. That would just be huge for this game. They're going to squib it. Oh, it's caught at the 30-yard line. That was a weird one. Nice little return. I mean, didn't get much there. Got it close to the 40-yard line. I don't think I've ever seen that. He kicked it straight at a Warriors player.
All right, well, here we go. Mac Jones trotting out. You'd love to put 6 on the board here. Just get this tone set for the second half because really, in the first half, your offense did not show a lot.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of kick. It was a squib that just went straight to a player. I mean, I get trying to neutralize Zach Freeman and keeping the ball out of his hand makes total sense. Snap to Jones. He's going to throw it. He's going to heave it deep, taking a shot. Incomplete.
And
Oh,
they
they're
get the
going to throw a
flag.
flag. Wow.
The corner was not playing the ball there, and I
No.
think that's why the hanky
He
came
is
out.
furious. Oh, he's got to be careful. Player is trying to hold them back. Michael Pryor trying to hold them back. Let's see if refs are going to talk this over. Yep, pass interference on the defense. That's a great start.
I love the call to open the second half. I love the idea to take a shot by Coach Wienecke. Once again, this tone-setting aspect of it. Now,
Yeah.
already in Wildcat territory.
And I mean, you went after their best corner, the all-conference corner, KP Pryor, who had the incredible touchdown catch earlier, but he gets flagged there, and that's a big start to the half. Deerfield now already at the Evanston 45-yard line. We're on a jet sweep there to Szymanski. Szymanski shaking through.
Good
Picks
game
up
of
a couple
7
there. We haven't seen much of this Deerfield offense, as we spoke earlier about the time of possession and how Evanston's really dominated that aspect of this game. But if Deerfield can put together a nice long drive here, they're off to a good start. And that would be a great way to open up the half. As Jones gets hit hard. Heaves it downfield. It is incomplete. Ooh, that was a hard hit. No flag there. Wow. Jones got lit up.
Man, another rough play there for Glasgow. I mean,
Yeah.
Jones put the ball on the money again, taking some heat. Ball was up there. Glasgow got his hands on it, I think, but just couldn't haul it in.
Oh, we got a flag. Pass interference. Wow. The ball was a little bit underthrown. And, yeah, Glasgow kind of came back to the ball, and the corner didn't really – he didn't come back to the ball. And, you know, they'll call that. You got your hands all over him. You're going back.
Oh, for
You
sure.
know, your momentum's taking you there. And Glasgow's coming back at the ball, and there's just not much you can do as a corner, and it's just kind of unfortunate. So 2 pass interference penalties. We're on a little screenplay here.
Oh, the reverse.
Trickery.
To the
oh,
old
my
lineman.
God. Oh,
What a play.
How about that? Wow. Oh, my God. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that.
That was a Aral Sezgun with the play on the reverse. The offensive lineman getting in.
The
You love to
captain.
see it.
The captain of this team. I don't think he thought before today he'd be running with the ball. They're a flip from Jack Morris. How about that? We have not seen any of that kind of play.
Man,
that
Coach
was
Wienecke
incredible.
masterclass to start this second half in the play calling
Oh my
department.
God. That was awesome. We saw earlier this year they ran a double pass with Zach Freeman to Jack Berger, and this time it's that trickery on the pitch. Szymanski's in! Touchdown Warriors! What a response in the second half, and Deerfield has retaken the lead. That touchdown is brought to you by Banner Plumbing. You need plumbing, go to Banner.
Yeah, right in front of us, we got a man with a Banner's Plumbing sweatshirt on.
Yes, we love to see that.
Yep.
The offense staying out there going for 2. That is a great response, but we talked about capitalizing off mistakes. And the 2 pass interference penalties, and Deerfield did just that, capitalizing off the mistakes of Evanston. You can call those penalties ticky-tack, and, you know, they were. But, you know, they took advantage of it, and that's all you can ask, and that's a great start for the Warriors.
For sure, Jones in the empty set here on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, got 4 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Some motion here to Berger. Throw over the middle, it's caught! Hey, the conversion is good. Hunter Glasgow, good to see him come down with that one.
For sure.
That's got to feel good. That's got to be that weight. It's got to feel like that weight is taken off your shoulders.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. And Deerfield, I mean, these missed extra points of that's it right there. That's the difference in this game. Deerfield's got a 3-point lead when really it should be a tie game.
Yeah, it really should. You know, they got that pitch by Sezgun, who the captain of this team, the offensive lineman. That was awesome.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I've watched a lot of football, and I don't think I've ever seen a design pitch to an offensive lineman.
Yeah, that's
Oh my God.
that's pretty deep in his sleeve for Coach Wienecke there.
Man, yeah, they went deep in the playbook for that one, but it worked out. And it's a great start to the half. They capitalize off the 2 pass interference penalties, and they retake the lead 15-12. Now all the momentum back on the Deerfield side.
Yeah, the seniors are going to come back to some good news.
Yeah, if they do come back.
Yeah, they're not back yet.
Yeah, it's been an issue here. But, this is a tradition, and, we've seen some, early exits from crowds at halftime. But, they support their team. You got some people staying back. Goose calls a little pooch kick. Ooh, that was a short one. They normally don't kick it that short. Ooh, yeah, on the return. That is up across the 45-yard line. That's not a good start for the Warriors. Dallas Amos on the return. Yeah, normally you see Goose Call like to kick it to about maybe the 25-yard line. But that one was well short, and Evanston's going to start at the Deerfield, or their own 49-yard line. So good starting position for Colin Livatino in the Wild Kid offense.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do here. Trailing by 3, how are they going to respond? Deerfield comes out of the gates firing. Evanston's got good field position. See what they can do.
For sure. This would be a big time for a stop for this Deerfield defense.
Oh, yeah.
Timberlake to the left of Livatino. Livatino to throw. He gets rid of it quickly. A wide open receiver. Ooh, that is a big play up across the 30-yard line, just like that. Ugh.
Wow. I mean, he was all alone. I don't know. It was busted coverage.
Busted coverage. Some tempo here from the Wild Kid offense. This is not what you wanted of your Deerfield after the score. We got some movement. That's going to be a false start. That'll push him back. Yeah, that's going to be one of those false starts where it's everyone but the center.
Yeah.
That was everybody moved.
Something was off with the snap count. And
yeah,
they say those false starts are everyone but the center, but it's really the center's fault.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like that was some sort of inside run there to Timberlake. You saw the tackles and the guards kind of shifting over, getting in position. It's 1st and 15 here. Backs him up just a little bit. Back to the 32-yard line.
See if Deerfield can keep him behind the chain.
15-12 Deerfield. Livatino looking to throw. He's got time. He's escaping. Looking. He's going to heave it up the end zone. He's got an open receiver. It is caught. Touchdown.
Israelite.
Wow. 2 plays. And Evanston is retaking the lead. Just another busted coverage.
Yeah, Isaac Israelite was wide open. It looked like they parted the Red Sea for Israelite there.
They sure did. Yeah, Moses parted the Red Sea there, and then again, a wide open receiver. Not quite sure what happened. Just a terrible start for the Deerfield defense.
Yep, and here's Evanston coming out going for 2. This is exactly what we thought was going to happen, and this is what we're seeing here from Coach Buzz. I mean, it's really demoralizing for the Evanston kicker.
Yeah, but also demoralizing for this Deerfield defense. Your offense goes out and scores, and it was 2 plays.
2 plays.
But, credit Evanston. That was a great response after the score, and see if Deerfield can get a stop of their own.
It was a big play.
Livatino faking the pitch. He's going to run it.
He didn't get it.
Tackled short. Great
That's
job.
a big play for the Deerfield
defense. That's a great job by the Deerfield defense, swarming to the ball carrier. They stop him short. So that could loom large. It's a 3-point game right now. 18-15 Evanston. Ooh.
Yeah. And the confidence of Goose Call, I mean, you could really push his range to 40 if you need a game-tying field goal.
Yeah.
Around the CSL South, we got Maine South, the leaders of this conference, leading Glenbrook South 28-0 at half.
Yeah, we
did not expect it to be that big of a blowout, but Maine South is a very good team. They're going to come here next week. We're going to have that game covered right here on the Deerfield Athletics YouTube channel. Should be a good one. Top 15 team in the state coming to Adams Field. I mean, you never know what can happen.
Yeah, Brody and I, we got the Maine South game next week. It should be an awesome game, senior day here. And, when one of the top teams in the state comes to town, it's always exciting. The kickoff, they're going to kick it deep this time. Not the squib kick. They kick it a glass guy, though. Oh, his knee was down. Oh, my God.
That's really unfortunate. That's going to cost Deerfield 20 to 25 yards.
Oh, that is we talked about mistakes. That's one of them.
That's costly.
They're
right
they're going to start at the 16-yard line.
Well, Mac Jones's field got a heck of a lot bigger.
It sure did. After the great field position they had last time, not so much here. See how the Deerfield offense responds to the Evanston score. Szymanski in motion. The toss is to him. Szymanski juking out one guy. Oh, he lost a lot there. And he lost a solid 6. I think he lost about 6 yards there.
Yeah, this, I mean,
Ugh.
not score-wise, but this is really momentum-wise. This is a breaking point in this ballgame. If Deerfield goes 3 and out here, sets up the kids with great field position, it's going to be an uphill battle the rest of the way. This response here behind the chains, we'll see if they can get a couple first downs and just move the ball because Deerfield looks a little dead right now.
Dump off to Szymanski. Szymanski breaks the tackle. Oh, spins out of one. Yeah, that is not how you tackle Quinn Szymanski. That is a terrible tackling effort. You cannot just fling your body at him and expect him to go down. You got to wrap up. And if I was the Evanston coaching staff, I'd be giving that player a hard time because that's not how you take down a guy back like Szymanski, who's not easy to take down.
No, because I mean, especially have anybody on Deerfield, he's the hardest guy to take down, and you have to be smart with your tackling there.
Pick up the
Big
3rd
play.
and 8. Jones looking to throw. He's got Zach Freeman. That's a first down, Warriors. That is a big-time conversion and a big-time throw and catch from that Jones to Freeman connection we have seen so many times.
That's what you need. If you're Deerfield, you're starting to fall out of this game a little bit. Getting behind the chains, especially after that response, and man, that is just, I can't stress enough how big that play was for the Warriors.
Ooh, that's a really good tackle there. Looks like that was big number 55, Thomas Jackson, 5'9", 210. He may be small, but that's a big man for sure. That's a good play there. Jones rolling out, looking to throw. He's going to heave it deep. It is caught. What are they going to rule? Incomplete.
Man, Glasgow has really gotten unfortunate this game.
Man, I thought he got a foot in. I really did. I couldn't quite see a
It was
ruling.
tough to see on the far side.
It
but
was.
I mean, by the looks of it, that was, man, those are the ones you'd love to get.
Yeah, Jones rolling out. Had one-on-one coverage. 3rd and long here. Pressure coming. Oh, and they're going to call an incomplete pass. Oof. Hit by number 82, Jaden Rodriguez. Just not, he got that big 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, Deerfield's going to have to punt the ball away. I mean,
Yeah.
3 and out right off a Evanston touchdown. Wildcats got a lot of momentum again.
Yeah, for sure. Deerfield's going to punt away. We haven't seen this this set where they sent Goose Call over a long snap. Ooh. Oh, he almost killed
the punt.
Almost took off the referee's head.
Man,
That's an awful punt.
This is not headed in the right direction for the Warriors. Defense has got to come out and make a statement. I mean, we've had it a few times this year where we've looked down, but we've gotten a big interception out of the defense. This is one of those times where you need it.
That's for sure. You need a turnover. All right, Evanston starting at the Warrior 46-yard line. This just is not what you pictured.
Man, you get that touchdown out of the locker room, and then you just 2 plays and now a punt. Man,
Yeah, that's
just a real rough break for the Deerfield Warriors.
It's unfortunate.
See if they can get a stop here, get some momentum back their way, because they really need it.
We got some movement. That's gonna move them forward 5 yards. Just undisciplined. It feels like this game's starting to unravel from the Warriors quickly. And if they don't make an adjustment, it's gonna get out of hand.
Looks like this might be a
It sure looked like
false start.
Sure looked like we had some movement. No, they're gonna move this forward.
It's hard
That's
to
an
tell. It's
offsides.
offsides.
Yeah, that's why we said this last game the referees need mics.
Yeah, we've said this a couple times that IHSA referees with microphones would be a fantastic addition to the sport.
I could not agree more. 1st and 5 here. This feels like a situation where you can take a shot if you're Evanston. Play clock going down under 3. Livatino rolling out. Looks like he's going to run this. Shaking off a couple tacklers. But not much going there. Pushing the pile forward. Actually, not a bad yardage gain there.
Man, you got to take him down because 1st and 5, you're already behind schedule, and any gain of yardage is going to give Evanston a good chance to get this first down. You have to put him behind the chains, and that's just not what Deerfield's been able to do.
Yeah, for sure. Just kind of an unfortunate sequence. This ever since that touchdown, it's been a lot of unfortunate sequences, and it's went away quick. 2nd and 2 here. And the throw is batted away. Good
That's
play
great
there.
coverage from Aaron Peltz.
Aaron Peltz.
Israelite falls incomplete. Aaron Peltz in on the pass breakup. It brings up a third down.
That's a good play there from Peltz on the pass breakup.
Third down.
Livitino's pass didn't have a lot of juice on it. We've seen him kind of whip it in there a little bit. Throws it hard. That one kind of had just too much air on it. Gave Peltz time to bat it down, make a nice play there.
Yeah, I mean, 3rd and 2, I got to imagine this is going to Timberlake.
Yeah, you would imagine, Deerfield is had trouble, stopping Timberlake, especially when in 2 yards. It's been 2 yards. It's come pretty easy for Demarius Timberlake, and they're going to hand it off to him. He's got the first down and some more.
Deerfield's defense is they're struggling to get off the field, and if Evanston scores a touchdown here, the way this Deerfield offense has been, apart from those 2 drives, I don't want to say the game's over, but Deerfield will be in deep trouble.
You see some umbrellas coming out, so I'm not quite sure if there's rain. We are currently in the press box, and it's hard to tell. But that would be an interesting development in this game. I got to imagine that would hurt Deerfield because when you're down, you got to pass, and just driving the pile forward. Yeah, it looks like we have some rain coming down. This game's starting to fall apart for the Warriors, trying to, it's slipping out of their hands quickly.
Yeah,
this would just be such a demoralizing loss with Maine South coming in next week.
Man, we still got a lot of football left. We've got a quarter and a half of football for Deerfield to get back into this thing. But Evanston's just moving with their offense is moving with so much poise and so much flow right now. I don't see how it gets stopped.
Yeah. Hand off to Timberlake again. It's just a patient run there.
That's another first
See
down.
where they spot me up. Yeah, they're going to give him some rain coming down. People clear or not, they got their umbrellas up. And Evanston's just running the ball right at Deerfield and just going right at him, and they can't stop him. Inside the red zone. Right, the 15-yard line to be exact.
Yeah, there would be absolutely no better time for a turnover than right now.
Yeah, just need something, some sort of break. They're just going to hand it off to Timberlake again. He barrels his way forward. They just cannot stop him. There's no reason for Evanston to do anything less than hand it off to Timberlake time and time again.
Yeah, Deerfield bringing in a bigger defensive set. They brought in a couple more defensive linemen, took out a couple of nickel backs. So
I just think Evanston's size of the line of scrimmage is just too much for Deerfield. They got some guys 300 pounds. We don't have that at Deerfield. Just some big guys, some big beefy guys at the line of scrimmage. You're just getting great push for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's starting to show here as we approach 5 minutes in this third quarter.
This defense just looks tired right now. Hand off to Timberlake, and he is just short.
Timberlake takes it just shy of the goal line, and he's stopped short by Deerfield. Be first down and goal to go for Evanston.
First and goal at the 1.
Yeah, they're in trouble here, but if you're Coach Wernicke, you got to talk to the guys, get them all in a huddle, get them all together, and just try and get their minds back into this because they're out of it now.
This is where you need one of your leaders to kind of step up. You need one guy to make a play. You need some sort of spark.
All right, looks like it's going to help Deerfield here. Looks like this is going to be a false start.
Evanston seems to think it's on Deerfield, and it is. Just undisciplined and just not sharp. They just look really, really out of it right now, the Warriors do.
Yep. It's just really unfortunate for a team that showed so much energy at so many different times in the season.
Yeah,
they stop him.
Looked like he was stopped there. So, they're going to spot him short. Mason Venamore, the team leader in tackles. We've been talking about Nathan Margulis all game. We haven't talked a whole lot about the leader in tackles, Mason Venamore, who's had a tremendous season for the Warriors, his junior season.
Second and goal on the 1 yard line. I got to imagine they're just going to go to Timberlake 3 more times and try and punch this thing in the end zone.
No reason not to. You got 3 cracks at it to get 1 yard, and if I'm the Wildcats, I like my chances. Handoff goes to Timberlake, and he barrels forward, and he is in. Touchdown, Evanston. It is a 2-possession game. Just like that, this game is getting more and more out of reach.
Yeah, we'll see what they do here for the PAT. Looks like Livatino's coming off the field. Nope.
No,
they're
they're
going to
keep
go for
the
2.
offense out there. I like that decision. It's a 9-point game right now, so it doesn't loom that large in a sense, but I wouldn't trust my kicker if I'm Coach Buzz.
No. Especially you're 0 for 2 on extra points, and they missed the last 2-point conversion. But Coach Buzz giving his quarterback another shot. I got to imagine this is going to be a run to Timberlake again.
Yeah, that's about all they've been doing this drive.
There it is.
And it will be. And it looks like they stopped him. Trying to push the
short.
ball. Yeah, short. Good job by the Deerfield defense. Winecki trying to fire up his guys. This game isn't over yet. Got 3:57 left in the third quarter. If this offense can get a score, defense gets a stop.
I'd love to see some fight here from Deerfield.
Yeah. This is where, you buckle down and you battle and you go put together a good drive, or you take a play at a time, and you look to get a positive yardage and just keep, adding up on your positives.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Eventually, hopefully you can punch it in the end zone. Defense can come up big. But, speaking on the defense has struggled, to be quite frank, in the second half.
Yeah, we got another 16 minutes of football. Just let's go prove something here in our offense.
The kicker just lined up the ball at the wrong yard line, lined it up to 35. He moved it up to the 40. Pretty funny.
We'll see if they go with that little line drive squibber again.
Yeah, we saw him do it earlier. They kicked it regular, like they did. They're going to do there. Back to Glasgow again. He's on the return. Hunter Glasgow with a nice slow return. Up across the 40-yard line near the 45. Good return there. Good little burst of acceleration there from Glasgow.
Yep. Once again, good field position for the Warriors. They really haven't done much with it so far, but this is their opportunity right here.
It sure is. It's now or never for the Warriors.
For sure. If they can't get at least 3 here, it's really going to get sticky going into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it feels like you need that one boost of momentum. It could come in any, way. Hand up to Shemansky. Shemansky with a nice run. He's up into Wildcat territory. A first down, and that could be that play. And you keep adding on positive plays, and you'll get that momentum back, and
I think
you
Coach
apply the
Winecki's going to
pressure.
take a shot here.
I'm all for it. You just keep handing it off to your back, Shemansky, as that's what they will do. Shemansky cutting up field, spinning out of a tackle. They run that same stretch play with Shemansky. Feels like nearly every run.
Man, Evanston's really starting to jump it. I like the first down shots that Coach Winecki has taken have resulted in a couple of pass interference penalties. These refs are flag happy tonight, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to go deep on one of these first downs.
Yeah, I'm not all for it on second down, but I agree with the first down thinking.
Yeah.
They haven't really gotten the ball to Zach Freeman a whole lot. That's what my focus would be. Jones is going to run it. Yeah, I'm just going nowhere. I'm not sure I like that. Great play made there by Johannes Jean-Francois. He is probably their best defensive player. Had 2 sacks the last game versus New Trier. He is an animal out there. He is a really good football player.
You got to think 2 plays here. Third and
Yeah.
12, 2 plays to get a first down.
Yeah, it feels like sometimes they're treating Jones like he's some, dual threat guy, but he's just not. He's a pocket passer. Throws it there, and that is incomplete over the head of Jack Moros.
Mac Jones pass intended for number 8.
Well,
Jack Morrows is in.
Fourth and
I got to
one.
imagine they're going to go for it here. This
You
is
gotta.
a big point in this ballgame. They're bringing in Glasgow. 4th down and 12 for the Warriors on the Evanston 45-yard line.
It's not, we're going to say it's a game, but this is a key play in this game. And, this could – Deerfield needs this if they, want some sort of life and chance in this game. Jones looking to throw. It is caught. Shemansky shaking off a tackler. Wow. Pinpointing it perfectly down the sidelines. Great play by Szymanski. Found the spot in the zone. That's a really good pitch and catch there.
Yeah, 4th and 12. I mean, that is with pretty much the game on the line. You make a big play. That's just fantastic offense by Deerfield there.
Run a little jet sweep there with Szymanski. Nice little run here.
I love the tempo. I love the tempo coming off that 4th down conversion.
You know, you credit Mac Jones being, calm and poised in the pocket, finding an open receiver. That's where we've seen his game grow throughout the past year. It feels like sophomore Mac Jones may have panic, force something. He's really patient there and did a really good job finding an open receiver in Szymanski.
For sure.
Play action. Oh, he's got an open receiver. Zach Freeman. It's caught. Touchdown, Warriors. What a play design from the Warriors. They faked that stretch play on the play action, and he had a wide open Zach Freeman in the end zone for 6.
Great throw by Mac Jones. Great route by Zach Freeman. Looks like they lost him. Touchdown. You know what that means.
That touchdown is brought to you by Banner Plumbing. You need plumbing? Go to Banner.
Big touchdown there for the Warriors.
I love that play design. They kept running that stretch to Szymanski. They kind of run it out. You run a little play action there, get the linebackers flying in, expecting run, and they fooled them.
Man, that is so big. Just got Deerfield right back into this
high
game.
Snap. Kick is up, and it is good. Good job from Guzgall. Staying calm. Drilled it.
Yeah,
extra points haven't been given. With the wind and the weather, not easy. Ooh. Well, just like that, it's a 2-point ball game. We said Deerfield needed to respond, and respond they just did. Impressive job from Mac Jones in the offense.
For sure. I mean, 24-15 and 24-22, we almost got a brand-new ball game now. I mean, Deerfield's just got all the momentum back. Evanston look dead on defense. We'll see what Deerfield's defense can respond because it's been a struggle this third quarter, to say the least.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Deerfield looked dead in their rights. I mean, it was 4th and 12, and Jones just saying calm and poised in the pocket makes a big-time throw.
That is a massive throw.
If Deerfield can pull this game off, we're going to look at that back at that play and that throw to Szymanski, and that was really a key play.
Yeah, 4th and 12.
Could be a key play in this game.
Against the wall. Well, here we go.
But so now that it's a 2-point game, a score here from Evanston would make it in 8 straight drives. All 3 drives this half have started with great field position for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Deerfield's defense has got to bear down here, just like the Bears did yesterday night. They were able to get their first win in almost a calendar year. So hopefully the Warriors can battle and do the same.
And to speak on the Bears, I think resilience is such a key thing in football. And I think resilience the Bears showed yesterday after losing the heartbreaker to Denver on Sunday. You get a short week, and the team showed a lot of resilience. And let's see if Deerfield can show that same fight and come back in this game. Levitano looking to throw. It's complete, easy completion there. Emmett Robinson breaks a tackle across the 25-yard line. Just easy completions. This defense is just outmatched.
Yeah, I mean, Evanston's offense is just, they've thrived so much in the second half. Already 2 touchdowns. And I mean, Evanston's 0 for 4 with PATs, or else Deerfield would be in a much bigger hole than they are in right now.
I mean, this is about as bad as we've seen the Deerfield defense I think we've played all year. I mean, maybe the Rolling Meadows game, but they're driving with ease. Great field position. I mean, that's not on the defense. I mean, special teams, they had the punt. Just hasn't been good.
Not at all.
Levitano looking to throw. Rolling out. Pressure comes. Stepping up, and they take him down. Good job by the Deerfield defense.
Yeah, weren't able to get to him in the backfield. Just stayed home, and we're able to hold him no gain because Levitano showed some real poise with his legs, and Deerfield was able to limit him there. So that's what you want if you're the Warrior defense.
2nd and 12 there. That was a big play for the Warrior defense. They needed a play like that. They needed some way, play to go their way. They needed to stop Evanston behind the backfield, and they just did that. So let's see if they can buckle down here and get a big-time stop. 50 seconds left in the half. Play clock under 5.
Fumble step! Deerfield's got it!
Deerfield's got the ball! They got their big turnover! Oh, my! Just like that! It's Warriors ball with a chance to take the lead.
And guess who recovered that fumble? It was Nathan
Oh,
Margulis.
my
Have a
goodness.
game 33. Deerfield's right back in this thing. Got the ball down 2 as we near the end of this third quarter. Costly turnover there from the Wildcats. And in the keys to the game, we said number 1 for Deerfield. Win the turnover battle. And here we go.
Wow, I mean, what a turn of events. It looked like Evanston was going to punch it in the end zone again. And we said Deerfield just needed that one play to go their way, and they got that on the sack. And then the turnover, I mean, that is just huge.
Wildcat.
Szymanski and Wildcat, interesting here. He's going to run it with a lead blocker. Nice slow run. Ooh, big hit. Oh, my. And he's talking some smack to the Deerfield bench. That was it was laid by Michael Pryor, the sophomore. Woo.
Szymanski
You laid the boom.
out.
We don't see that very often.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Szymanski's a strong kid, and he doesn't get leveled out like that very often. Another wild back set. Yeah, wow. Szymanski's going to run it, cutting back. It's just nothing going. I'm not quite sure what's going on here.
Yeah, you had some real flow in the pass game, and now they just go 2 straight plays with the Wildcat to open the drive. I'm not sure I really like that.
Is Jones on the field? No, I don't see Jones in the field. That's going to be the end of the third quarter, but it was all questionable. I'm not quite sure I understand what's going on.
Mac Jones
There
standing
he
on the
is.
sideline. Looks like he's trotting back out onto the field. We
Yeah.
will be back in 10 seconds for the fourth
We
quarter.
have an injured big 3rd and 8 here for the Warriors. Jones back under center. So 2 straight Wildcat plays. Didn't really net to much. Empty backfield. Jones looking to throw pressure. Comes throw over the middle. Is caught. Looks like it's going to be short of the first down marker.
I think
Jack
you go for it
Berger.
here. 4th down and 2.
I agree. I think they will go for it. Yeah, we know Coach Winecki is aggressive when it comes to these 4th down choices. But 4th and 2, I like this decision to keep the offense out there.
Yep, this is a key to the game as well, to convert on 4th down for Deerfield.
Empty backfield here. This is a really interesting formation. Let's see if they're gonna motion Szymanski. We've seen them do that. The jet sweep a couple times.
Yeah, Szymanski is at the top of your screen.
Jack Berger's under center, and I'm not quite sure if they got it. I don't understand that play call. That was
very
really
interesting.
close.
It's going to be close. We'll see where they spot it. They might have to bring the chain.
First down! Wow. Man, that looked like those Cole Kmet sneaks we've been seeing from the Bears.
Yeah,
they just
4th
got
and
2
2.
yards on a tight end sneak.
Wow, that is a gutsy call from Coach Winecki, and I don't know how much I agreed with it, but it really worked out. That is a huge play in this ballgame.
You know, normally we see the QB sneaks where it's a yard, less than a yard, 2 yards is up. It's bold, but it worked out. Jones looking deep downfield and just throws it out of bounds. Smart decision. Pressure was coming. The safety was coming over. If that ball's, in bounds, that could be intercepted. So a good play by Jones just to kind of
Tried to put it where only Friedman could get to it,
Yeah.
and unfortunately he didn't. So incomplete passes aren't going to kill you. Clock stops with 10:40 to go in this game.
Yeah, plenty of time left for Deerfield to score here. They could take the lead. And again, those missed extra points are alarming, are going to be big in this game. Jones throw over the middle, incomplete. Looked like he had glasses. At Moros, excuse me. 3rd and 10. Another 3rd and long here.
Yeah, it's 4th down territory, obviously.
Yeah, I think it depends what you get here. I would like to see him running on one of those 1st and 2nd downs. The run game has been so good all year. You get such a great back like Szymanski. I would imagine they would have ran it.
Yeah,
at first and
Szymanski in the
second down.
slot at the top of your screen once again. Jones in the empty backfield.
Yeah. 3rd and 10 here. Big play. See if Evanston brings some pressure. They do. Oh, and Jones is hit. Incomplete pass. We've seen a couple times him come over and knock out the ball. He was able to get it out there.
Well, they're trying out the punt team.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for the Warriors. Just not a great job from the Deerfield offensive line there. They're only rushing 4, and they got easy pressure.
And around the CSL South, New Trier has defeated Glenbrook North 14-7.
They almost had 12 men on the field. They had to hustle off a substitution. They may have Szymanski boot this. Nope. Faked like they were. There's a good kick there from Gooskall. And it is fair caught at the 29-yard line. They had the miss punt earlier. It shanked that one, but that was a really good kick there.
Great kick from Gooskall. I mean, Gooskall's had a great game for Deerfield.
Yeah. We saw from Evanston that kicking isn't easy. And, these points aren't gimmies. And Gooskall has done a good job all year, really, making sure that these points have been gimmies for Deerfield.
Yep, well, big defensive possession here for the Warriors,
This
trailing
is
by 2.
Interesting spotting. I've given him at the 31-yard line. Looked like he fair caught it at the 29, where they're going to give him 2 extra
Yeah, he took a
yards.
step forward. The rest must have fell for that.
Some motion going on. Looked like some confusion. High snap. Snap issue earlier. Timberlake breaking through some tackles.
Yeah,
Here's
Deerfield had that one snuffed out.
Yeah, good job there by the Warrior defense. They were all over that one.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Mason Venimore in the second half. That duo of Venimore and Margulis
It's deadly.
really is.
2 really good junior linebackers.
Yep, it's
Excited for their senior year and see what they can build on. Defense got the big turnover last possession. The offense was not able to capitalize. Let's see if the defense can get another big stop here. 2nd and 10 at the Evanston 31. Play clock under 2. Get the snap off. Vatana looking. Throw is caught. Tackled short of the first down marker. Good job by Emmett Robinson, though, to come back to the ball.
Yeah.
Didn't let it
For
come
sure.
to him. Went out and got it. It's a really good job. That's an experienced receiver.
Yeah, because he had dropped one earlier. He tried to catch and run too fast. That one, he made sure he got the ball. He definitely learned his lesson.
3rd and 2. You got to imagine this ball is going to Timberlake here. Even though
Yeah, and if they don't get it, do you go for it if you're Evanston?
Ah, man. I think it depends. I have confidence in my defense, though, if I'm Coach Buzz. I may kick this away. See what happens here. I think they're really close here. Let's see where they spot it.
Looks like they're going to give him the first down.
The originals, yeah. Looks like they're going to give him a... Yep. First down kits. The 42-yard line. Stands is cleared out a good amount. It's been raining. So people have went under cover, but it's been a great ball game. It's been a lot of ups and downs for both teams. 24-22 with about 8:30 left to play in this game. Hand off to Timberlake. Oh, Timberlake with some space. Timberlake in the free. A shoestring tackle. Wow, what a tackle there. That was a touchdown-saving tackle. Whew.
Yeah, that's a great tackle by Belden there. He looked like he was gone, and Belden caught Timberlake.
Yeah, I mean if Evanston doesn't score here, we could be looking at that play as just a ginormous tackle in this game. I mean, Timberlake in space, he was gone. Belden was a great job.
And he's been the fastest guy in the field all night.
Another big run. Timberlake's got to be well over 100 yards at this point. He's been a workhorse. Handoff goes to him again. Nice run. Just is always driving forward.
Yeah, the one worry for the Warriors is if they get into a scenario where they need to use their timeouts to stop Evanston, Timberlake has just been gashing their defense all night, and Evanston shouldn't have any problems running out the clock the way this game has gone on.
The Deerfield defense just needs to keep Evanston out of the end zone right now. A touchdown would just be killer.
Yeah. I mean, you never know with the extra point. If they do not
Yeah.
happen to miss the extra point, it'll still be a one-possession game. But
Yeah.
you want to get off the field with just
true.
hold them to 3.
Hand off to Timberlake again. Looked like they had him bottle up. He cuts back. Demarion Timberlake is in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wow, what a run that was.
Timberlake has just dominated this game.
Looks like they're going to trot out the field goal unit here. Or are they? Hard to tell. Yeah, looks like the field goal unit's out there. Man, that's just a frustrating series for the Deerfield defense. Just were killed by the run.
Yeah, still 20 seconds on the
Or
play
no,
clock.
looks like
Something to watch.
looks like they're going for 2. It looks like Livitano and the offense is out there. So
This is a big play.
This is a huge play. This feels like this could be the game. Deerfield defense needs a stop here. Handoff, and he has it with ease. Timberlake's got it. It's just it's been a bad performance from the Deerfield defensive line today. Just have been non-existent in stopping Timberlake.
Yeah, it's really just unfortunate. Deerfield falls 10 behind with 7:16 to go in the 4th quarter.
It feels like this is going to put an end to this one. Not over, but the offense has just been so inconsistent.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen flashes, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, they're going to go out on this next drive and march right down the field, and they just stall out.
Just that the crucial, you get the crucial turnover. Offense is a great chance to go score, take the lead. You get the big 4th down conversion. And that's just killer. You punt it away. The defense they shredded apart.
Yeah,
It's been a really bad second half for the Warrior defense.
yeah. They scored. Evanston scored 20 points in this half.
Yeah,
They're going to give Friedman a chance here.
yeah. Maybe you can give him something. Zach Freeman with a nice return up across the 40-yard line. Just the worries are, if Evanston's you're gonna allow Evanston to score. At their will against you. What's gonna happen against Maine South next week?
Maine South's offense is.
They're
They're one of the best offenses in the state of Illinois, and the way this Deerfield defense has played, I would not be surprised to see 60 or 70 scored by the Maine South Hawks.
They put up 50 points in consecutive games against Glenbrook North and New Trier. They're going to run it with Jones again. It's a nice little run there. He's got the first down. Up
Stop
across
the clock.
into Wildcat territory. Deerfield needs a quick score here. But I feel like you score, you got to go with the onside kick.
Yeah, and Deerfield's actually done a pretty good job with onside kicks this year.
They have. Because I wouldn't have much faith in my defense right now if I'm Coach Winecki. They're going to run the same exact play.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that play call.
Yeah.
Evanston was stacking their right side, and you had Szymanski open in the slot. I would have liked to see a little screenplay there and just let Szymanski go with the numbers because he's your guy that you want with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, it feels like
could have gone the distance.
Feels like sometimes they're getting a little too greedy with these plays. It works once, instead of maybe sticking with it. They're expecting that. If you're gonna run the same kind of set and formation, maybe hand it off to Szymanski then. They're gonna run it with Jones again. I guess that was the game plan. This drive is to
It's 3
to
straight
have
options,
Mac
boys.
Jones run the ball. Yeah, Jones not
Clock is ticking under 6
especially
minutes.
known as a runner, but it's actually done a good job this drive. But they gotta throw it here. Clock's going down. They gotta score quick.
Yeah, I'm looking for some urgency from this Warrior offense.
Yeah.
I'm really not seeing it. Play clock goes under 15.
They gotta hurry here. They can't chew this much clock. And they're gonna dump it off to Zach Freeman. Freeman's got the first down up across the 35-yard line. That'll stop the clock.
Yeah, I think if you're Deerfield and you want a chance, you got to score with over 4 minutes left. I think you got to leave yourself at least 4 minutes because you got about five and a half right now. You leave yourself 4 minutes, I think you got an opportunity.
There's that jet sweep to Szymanski. Cutting upfield, breaking some tackles. Quinn Szymanski. Nice job there. Good run. Szymanski not only does he play football, but he is a basketball player. Plays basketball at Deerfield. Very good player.
Yeah, we'll be calling his name a lot this winter in at the Warrior Gym.
Yeah. I'm going to shot to the end zone here. Nope, going to hand it off to Szymanski. He's bottled up. That is not what you want. Clock's going to continue to run. Yeah, I just be a little more aggressive here and throw the ball. You got to score quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
This isn't time to play conservative and take it slow. And Evanston's going to use a timeout. Wonder if they didn't have the right formation or something. They saw something they didn't like, but Coach Buzz used the timeout. He's very timeout happy. He doesn't like to save his timeouts.
yeah, Coach Renecki has not called any timeouts so far this game. But the more important thing is that Deerfield still has 3 timeouts left in the half. So if they were to score here, then the 3 and out would leave themselves hopefully a little bit of time. But you got to get in the end zone quickly.
Yeah. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Just need a conversion here. This is probably out of Goosegall's range.
Slightly, yeah. On the 26-yard line, you're thinking about 43. Yeah, that's right at the tip of his range. I think if they were to throw incomplete here, they'd have to go for it, especially only needing 3 yards to gain.
Yeah. They tried about, I think it was a 42-yarder against Glenbrook North, and he fell just short.
Yes, it was a good kick. It looked dead straight off the foot and just couldn't get it through the upright.
This isn't ideal conditions, too, so you got to imagine this is 4-down territory.
Pistol set again.
3rd and 3. Berger in motion. Handoff goes to Szymanski.
I think he's got it. He's got the first down.
Yeah, he's got the first down. Looks like it. Yep, first down.
Szymanski results in another Warrior first down.
Have they thrown it this drive?
Not that I know of. I haven't seen a pass play yet this drive.
I
Just a lot of
didn't
runs.
expect that. And they're moving the ball. Play action here. Now he's going to throw it. Jones pump fakes, rolling out. Just throw it away, Mac. And he does just that.
Jones rolls right, throws it out of bounds.
4:25 left on the clock.
Here, bring up 2nd down and 10 for Deerfield.
2nd and 10 here. Deerfield needs a quick score. I mean, an onside kick recovery, something of that sort. This is an odd score.
Yeah,
32-22. Weird scoring coming. Taking a shot to the end zone. Oh, that's PI.
Yeah, for sure. That's
he
the right
shoved him
call.
out of bounds. Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what the Evanston defenders are confused about. That was blatant.
Yep, that's pass interference.
That was KP Pryor again. Their best corner. He's all conference.
There's the call, pass interference.
Yep, that's the 2nd pass interference. We didn't expect to see it from him. Most of his productions came on the offensive side. Pryor is such a good cornerback. You don't expect him to commit 2 pass interference penalties, and that one just was not a good play. That throw, really, I mean, would have been a really tough catch for Glasgow, and he just shoved him out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean,
Just undisciplined.
4:21 to go. Deerfield's
Still inside the 20. Jones looking. Dumps it. Oh, incomplete. Not sure what happened there.
looked like the pass was batted at the line, and that's the thing when you got size on the defensive line. You could bat those passes down because
the size difference between these two teams is just it's a big difference. Evanston just got a lot more size up front. I think the playmakers are similar, and I think Deerfield's been always able to produce guys at skill positions. But when it comes to the trenches, they're going to run it with Jones again. I don't understand this. Now the clock's going to continue to run. I mean, this is the fourth time they run it with Jones. Jones is not a running quarterback. I don't. They got to throw the ball.
You got to use him as a passer. And he's thrown the ball pretty decent this game. And
no turnovers, which is a big thing we were highlighting pregame, and it's been a big issue of concern for the Warriors this year. 3rd and long. Jones looking to throw. Pressure comes. Steps up. Throws end zone. Out of the back of the end zone.
Had Berger there. Just overthrew him.
Jones on the ground. Looks like the defender was laying on top of him. It looks like they're going to
Here comes
trot
Goose
the
Call.
field goal unit out there. Makes sense. This is an easy field goal though for Goose Call.
No, this not an easy one, but it is a huge
Yes,
kick here for
he-
number 16 in red.
Need to have it. The senior.
In his final homecoming game, Tommy Goose Call from 27 yards.
This is a big-time kick. Needs it.
Ten seconds on the play clock.
Seconds. Pelts to hold. Snap good, hold good, kick is up.
And it's good.
And it is good. Tommy Goose Call nails it. That is a big-time kick.
Big kick from Goose Call. Goose Call has had himself a night here at Adams Field. Single-handedly, I don't know about single-handedly, but he has really kept the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, I mean, you look at special teams, it's been such a key focus of this game. You know, if Evanston executes other extra points, I mean, it would be a 35-25 game, and that's 2 possessions.
Yeah.
You know, instead of it being a 7-point game, where Deerfield's got a chance at an onside kick.
I'm pretty sure they're going to go with an onside kick. You got 3:41 and 3
Yeah.
timeouts, but I
would
mean, the way this
imagine.
Evanston offense has been moving, it doesn't really matter.
Especially if there's not a threat of, them getting good field position and kicking a field goal.
Exactly.
So I got to imagine it's an onside kick. We've seen Deerfield, they're aggressive
Evanston
with
is
the
in
onside.
regular return formation. They do not have a hands team.
Now I would even more do it.
Yeah, this is. You only got 2 guys on the top of your screen.
That's interesting. I think Deerfield.
They're still, yeah.
Okay, now they're pushing back up. I think this has got to be an onside kick here if you're Deerfield. We'll see what
I'd
happens.
imagine so.
Yeah.
No, he kicks
they're
it
gonna
deep.
Kick it deep. I don't see if that takes a favorable bounce. It goes into the back of the ends, and that's an interesting decision here. Let's see if it pays off.
Yep, 3:41, 3 timeouts. This thing is far from over at Adams Field.
No, just the concern is Deerfield's run defense just has not been non-existent. At times they've shown flashes.
I got to
but-
imagine they're going to just sell out to stop the run here.
Yeah, they
And
should.
if I'm Evanston, I might go play action.
Yeah, get one of your receivers like Emmett Robinson or KP Pryor involved.
Yeah, I mean, because even if you do throw an incomplete pass, 3:41, you're still going to need first downs.
Yeah. Let's see if the Deerfield defense can come up big here.
Heavy box again for the Warriors.
Handoff goes to Timberlake, and he's tackled to the line of scrimmage. Good job there from the Deerfield line. Getting some great
No
push at the
timeout
line
here
of
from
scrimmage.
Coach Wienecke.
That's an interesting decision. I'm not quite sure I understand that.
Yeah, they're going to bleed this thing inside of 3 minutes.
I'm assuming he's hoping for a 3-and-out, and he's able to save a timeout for his offense.
Yeah, I mean, I got to imagine if they get a stop here, it's going to be a timeout. But
Yeah, lost
I'm
a
really
2
surprised.
on that last play.
Bringing Zach Freeman in to play corner on Emmett Robinson. Something to watch on the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, see what Evanston runs here. I got to imagine it's another handoff to Timberlake, make Deerfield use the timeout. They're going to pass it here. Vatino looking, he's going to heave it up deep to Zach Freeman. Intercepted! Zach Freeman, right on cue, Brody. Zach Freeman makes the play of the game. The pass was underthrown by Livatino, and Freeman makes a great adjustment to intercept it. Wow.
Deerfield is right back in this thing, folks. Down 7, 2:55 to go. If you left, you are missing a dandy here at Adams Field.
Oh, my God. And Coach Buzz, if Evanston cannot close out this game, that decision to pass is going to keep him up at night.
Oh, yeah, I mean, wow. Offense right back out here. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, there's no stoppages in high school football. It's just get it and go. They're going to run it with Jones again.
Nice play
little
there.
run there. So Coach Wienecke looks like the genius now. They have all 3 timeouts and the ball in great field position. How about that?
2:41 to go in this game.
It's just great coverage on that last play from Zach Freeman. Went stride to stride, and the ball was underthrown. Made a great adjustment on it. Handoff goes to Szymanski. Goes out of bounds.
Think
They spot him. It's gonna be
he's
close.
got the first down?
Yep, first down for Deerfield. Inside the 30-yard line, the Warriors are moving it. The people who have stayed are loving it. It's a cold, rainy day. It's football weather.
It really is.
Nothing better. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. 2:29 left to play. Deerfield down 7. Oh, pass is batted down and intercepted. Wow. What a play.
Wow.
Wow.
Right as Deerfield was moving with life.
That is just, that kills.
That stings. That a batted pass on the defensive line just, man, that is
Oh, God.
crushing.
This is going to be they still had 3 timeouts left, but that feels like that was their opportunity. That feels like it's just a stinger.
It really is.
That should be a false start. Shut up. Handoff to Timberlake, jumps forward. I think there was some movement there when on the motion kind of stepped forward.
Yeah.
The Evanston coaches were crying for a false start or offsides. I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah, one of the interesting things about being in this press box is you get the visiting coaches right next to you so you can hear their dialogue.
Yes, and I promise you, their words are not PG.
Nope. Good thing we got these headsets on.
Yes, and you guys cannot hear it. But the Conant coaches last time kept it G-rated at least.
Yeah, this might be going X-rated, honestly. This is a bit obnoxious from the Evanston coaching
It
staff.
has, but I mean, yeah, high school football. These guys are probably teachers. A math teacher. I don't know if I want to hear my math teacher saying what they're saying. But Deerfield uses their first time out. 2:22 left. Yeah, we talked about the turnovers and if Jones can limit his mistakes, but that one doesn't feel like it was on Jones.
No,
Just a great play by the defender.
Yeah, and it just came at a very the worst possible
kind
time.
of unlucky too. You deflected. Sometimes it'll go straight down and just kind of bounce back up, and it's just really unfortunate. Handoff goes to Timberlake. Timberlake is going to fall close to the first down. We'll pick up about 4.
Yeah, should be about 3rd and 6 here.
Yeah. It's be interesting to see what Evanston dials up here.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to throw the ball. I mean, you still got 2:18 to go. If Deerfield were to get a stop, even without a timeout, plenty of time with the clock stopping on a first
I
down.
think you got to run this to Timberlake. He's been your best source of offense all game, and I would put the ball in arguably your best player's hands. I would say the best player. The best player this game, that's for sure.
Yep.
And we know Timberlake shines in moments like these. We saw it last week with his incredible play against New Trier. But a loss for Deerfield, it would be crushing, They got Maine South next week, which just means, the importance of that New Trier game the final week at New Trier.
Yep. I mean, Deerfield's sitting at 4-2 right now. If they're threatening to fall to 4-3, and you got to get to 5 wins to make the playoffs. So
yep.
Here we go, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
This is it right here.
This is the game. Here we go. Livatino's going to run it, trying to get to the outside. He is tackled short. Great job by the Deerfield defense. Didn't fall for the fake.
Timeout, Deerfield. 4th and about.
Flag comes in.
This might be on Evanston.
I think that's going to be on Evanston. I looked away. I didn't see it, but it looks like, based on the reactions. Let's see what
looks.
On
the offense.
Yeah, that's the second personal foul on Evanston. The pass interference and the personal foul has just been really undisciplined. This is a dead ball penalty, so that should back him up 15. Looked like a dead ball penalty. Looked like
they seem to be moving it back.
Dead ball penalty. That's big, because with the punt and we last week against New Trier, they had the botched snap over the head that gave New Trier the lead 22-20 with 5 minutes left.
Yep.
And now they had the mistake earlier, and it'll be interesting.
Punt team's out here, 2:10 to go. Deerfield,
Yeah.
looking like they're gonna get a chance with the ball.
You get the speedy Zach Freeman. Got to imagine Deerfield sends the house here to try to block him. You just got to
you got to be real
You
careful.
got to be really careful. We saw it against
Called by Deerfield, 2:10 to
Yeah, that's Deerfield's last
Yeah.
time out. So 2:10. Mac Jones getting ready to run this 2-minute drill. He looks locked in on the
He
sidelines
sure
right now.
does. He wants to redeem himself for that interception. But when we saw against Deerfield play Glenbrook North had a key roughing the punter on a 4th and long that gave Deerfield a first down, and that kind of iced the game.
Yeah.
And you just, you got to be careful. You got to be really disciplined. And I'm all for sending a lot of guys trying to block this kick because they've had a lot of issues with snaps. And so, if you're an Evanston fan, you're a coach, well, you got to be holding your breath right now.
Yep.
And the coaches next door,
Look pretty stone-faced.
yeah, we will keep you updated. We'll not share any words that they're saying, but we'll see. All right.
Oh, looks like Livitino's out on the field. I'm not sure what's going on.
Is he
but
going to kick it?
I don't know. Oh, no, they got the punter behind him. They're in a pistol
Oh,
with the
yeah,
punter.
that is the punter, yes.
It's kind of like what Deerfield likes to run with Szymanski.
Yes. Yeah, so it'll
Yep.
be.
Motions
Yes.
away, Livitino. Here comes the punt.
Ooh,
Nearly blocked it.
see the kind of bounce it takes. Takes an Evanston bounce, but, netted some decent yards, but kick didn't go very far. Deerfield's getting a good field position. Really a chance in this
65
game.
yards.
Minute 59 left. And Brody, I know we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, but if you score, do you go for 2?
No. The way Goose Call's played, I'm kicking the extra point and I'm going overtime.
I agree. I
Right.
agree.
Don't get ahead of yourself here.
I know.
We got
I
2
know.
minutes and we got 66
I know.
yards to cover for this offense. Here we go. Mac Jones in the 2-minute drill. Szymanski to his right.
Here we go.
4 receivers wide.
This is the definition of a 2-minute drill. 1:59 left. Jones looking to throw over the middle is, drop off the hands of Jack Berger and intercepted. And that's the ball game. Jaquiz Felipe makes the interception in the game-sealing play.
Man, Jones put a perfect ball right into the hands of Jack Berger, and he just, the breaks for Deerfield, they haven't been able to catch
We
a
were
break.
talking about the interceptions from Jones. He's thrown 2 of them late, but none of them were his fault.
No.
That is just, I hate to be. It can't happen. You got to make that catch there if you're Jack Berger.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
really
great play on
unfortunate.
the other end from the deflection. It's just really unfortunate. That's an unfortunate way to lose a ball game if you're Deerfield. They had
Berger's
their
normally a
chances.
sure-handed tight end, too.
Yeah.
He catches almost every ball that
Yeah.
comes his way, and you just hate to see it because, you know how much that stings, and
Yeah.
I really hope he can recover from that.
And Timberlake's got the first down and some more. I'm not quite sure why they didn't just kneel that out, but that should do it. I don't know what they exactly thought. Deerfield's out of timeouts. I don't get not kneeling it out. But now I got to imagine they will.
Yep.
You think, right, Deerfield, they knee it out. They need 3 times. They're out of, the clock would run out.
Yeah, under a minute and a half. Looks like they're going to be in victory formation here.
Yeah, just,
Good effort for the Warriors. Brought a lot on the offensive
Yeah,
end tonight. Just got really unfortunate, and the defense couldn't stop
Yeah.
Demarion Timberlake, and unfortunately Deerfield's going to fall to 4-3. So this makes this Maine South game next week ever more important.
yeah, just a tough loss for the Warriors. It was a weird game. It was one of those weird games where it felt like it was the game within a game, and I felt like there were all these different parts of it. That it was just a lot of weird plays in this game. And
Yeah, you had a very slow first half. You're 12-7 in the locker room, and now Deerfield's been outscored 20-18 in the second half. So
you see some players consoling. You see some players consoling Jack Berger on the sideline. He's been such a crucial part of this team all year. He should not feel any sort of responsibility for this. This was you win as a team and you lose as a team.
yeah, for
and
sure.
to Deerfield, their offense didn't play good enough and their defense didn't play good enough. This doesn't fall on one player.
No, not at all.
And they battled hard. They made it a ball game. Deerfield, the defense got their stops at crucial times, and they didn't get stops at crucial times. The offense scored at crucial times, and they didn't score at crucial times. So it just felt like there were some missed opportunities there. But this will drop Deerfield to 4-3 heading into the main South game. A special thanks to the marching band, the cheer team, and WDT for their performances. Great job from everybody.
Yeah, we had
Great.
2,100 people
Yeah,
here tonight.
2,100.
Now, might be under 100.
It may be.
It's pretty sparse here at
It
Adams
sure
Field.
is, yep. Evanston's going to move to 3-4, keeping their playoff hopes alive.
If you guys can, talk about the homecoming day. What went on throughout the day?
It was a great day here, the homecoming festivities with the pep rally earlier, all the decorations.
And
But
tomorrow
it
we obviously
ends-
have the dance.
The day of festivities ends in a really frustrating manner and a crushing loss for the Warriors.
Yeah, this
This
is
is just as demoralizing as it gets. This is one of those losses that hurts.
it really hurts. Just so unfortunate. I mean, didn't turn the ball over all game, and you
No.
get 2 turnovers that aren't normally turnovers.
No, those are just kind of unlucky, just unlucky breaks. This is just one of those games where it felt like there was like a lot of opportunities to take leads in the game or to get a big time score to take the lead. They couldn't capitalize. They were able to score when they were behind, but when it came to taking a lead or those 2-minute drills, it just
Weren't able to get it done. and
weren't able to get done.
that's-
This game is officially final.
Yeah,
Evanston
we thank you guys
32.
for joining us because we
Deerfield
had 100,
25.
over 100 people watching.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. Thanks to DSI for giving us this opportunity to broadcast these games. It's a treat. It's a lot of fun doing it. So I'm Brody Sheffrin alongside
I'm
Drew Weiner. We
Drew
thank
Weiner.
you.
Yep, signing off.